That's absolutely right. Break 6767 is in the shop. I can't undo it. It's the way that it is. This is where it all culminates, folks. Break 6767 is in the shop right now. Do you dare? Do you dare? All right, let's get a little ripping in. I'm going to take this down, and we're going to start our Thursday. Let's get it popping. Good luck, everybody. You know what we're looking for. You already know what we're looking for. Thank you, Joe Rilla. Oh, you already know. Don't you fib me. You know what we're looking for. Stop it. Stop it. You stop it. Man, stop telling me about cards that I can't have. Stop it right now. That's the last one ever. All right, good luck, everybody. The streak's intact. The streak's intact, bro. Today it ends. Today's the day it ends. 100,000 likes will get you to shop the stand. Try me. Get there and see if I won't do it. Oh, I'll do it. Please. Silvers are usually a good thing, AJ. Oh, it's going to happen one day, bro. You know it's going to happen. And then I'm going to act like I can't see any of your messages and then rerun it. Yep, I'm going to do that. All right, folks. Good luck. You know what we're looking for. It's 6 hobbies in the next break. It ain't no joke. I can tell you that. And I plan to end the day with Marvel. I couldn't do it yesterday because of everything that was going on, but that's what I plan on doing. Thank you, Mike. Let's have some fun, you guys. Let's find some good cards, too. Hunter, Andres on the silver, and some base. And yes, all cards ship. Yeah, Brent, I plan on doing. I was going to do it yesterday, but I didn't. It was a weird day yesterday, so I'm gonna do Marvel at the end of the day today. Shamar, Tyleek, same one we've been doing. Collins and Brown. Tesla, Cam Miller, and the base. Nick Eamon-Mori, Jack Sawyer for the Steelers, Diggs, and Algier. I think Jack Sawyer's going to be one of them good players, one of them ones that are going to be around for a while. Ellick, Jordan James, Flowers, and Holt. I think he's a good one. Brent, you know, you never know. Sure. Yeah, I will. Yep. Cam Ward, Best Tutties, Calvin Johnson and Matt Stafford, Smith and Wilson. No Smith and Wilson. Get it right, folks. Good morning, Coda. Ollie Gordon, Jake the Snake Plumber, Love, and Njoku. That's right, I'm going to top load a Jake the Snake. There's nothing anybody in here can do it. And you know what? You know what else I'm going to do? I'm going to put Jake the Snake Plumber on the stand. How you like that? 502, I don't know if he's going to be that good, but he sure does look legit. I'm going to tell you that. He looks legit. I wish the Lions had him. Nolan, Baker Mayfield, Kelsey, and Downs. That's right. It's already happened. It's going to happen, Brent. It's done. It's like we already ripped it. Yeah. Tyler Warren, Cam Ward, Purple Shock, Bigsby, and Legette. Yeah, we're going to take Cam Ward's. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I'm a huge Bengals fan, but I still want... Hey, Mark, you know what? There's nothing wrong with supporting your college guys. They're not always going to go to our teams, unfortunately. Quinshawn, Cruz, and Ramondre Stevenson. But every once in a while we get lucky, like when Detroit, I don't know if you guys remember this guy. He wasn't that great of a player in the pros, but his name was Jermaine Crowell. He played for UVA, and the Lions drafted him. Renewed, that's the goal. Royals, Besh, Connor, and Williams, that's the goal. Williams, Milrow, Cup, and Warner. The wide receiver, AJ, yep. Lane, Daniel Carlson, Harrison, and Williams. So every once in a while, our teams will get our college players too. It doesn't happen a ton, but it happens sometimes. R.J. Harvey, Art Monk for them Commanders, Hill, and Zerline. Amos, Trevor Achan for the Panthers, Herbert, and Ladd McConkey. Oh, we got our fire emoji. It's looking like a Chief. Uh-oh. Isaiah Pacheco, the once Chief. Not so much anymore, but he was, and this goes to the Chiefs because he's on the Chiefs in this card. 0-2 and Reed, but he's on a new team now. He's on, I don't remember what team it is, but he's on one of those new teams out there in the NFL. He's on one of them, somebody else. He's on, no, he's not, Jeff. He's on the Lions? What? I think he's hurt right now. Jalen Noel, Dylan Sampson, Ayuk, and Fred Warner. Tommy, Ray Lewis, Jackson, and Dorsett. Is he all? Yeah, I know he is, Craig. Watkins, Xavier Worthy, Silver, Moon, and Kittle. I mean, it's going to be hard to replace David Montgomery anyways, so. Baron Tet for the Panthers. Now we're talking. We'll take that, Jack. Goff and Grossman. I know he is, Mark. I was being facetious. Sometimes I do that. Every once in a while, I'll do something like that. Travion, Tony Pollard, Breeze, and Jackson Smith. Campbell, Taj Brooks, Harris, and Brian Robinson Jr. Yeah, no kidding. You're not wrong. Higgins, Harold Fannin, Fields, and Irvin. That's right, Charlie. Charlie can't keep himself contained out there. Charlie, contain yourself. That's the 7,000th time you've put that in the chat. McCord, Cam Scadaboo, Williams, and Derwin James Jr. I have pulled an All Kings, D. Sauter. I sure have. And we're going to pull another one. Look, Connor, look, I love it. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to just let you say it. What number is the next break? Hey, Charlie, what's the next break again? Charlie, I forgot. What is it? Charlie knows. There it is. Bam. Good morning, Stolen Valor. Stolen Valor's got us too. Uh-oh, Smith's joining in now. All right, everybody that's a human in the chat, put the break number of the next break in the chat. Come on. Let it loose. Let loose. Come on. Let's see it. If you're human, put that in there. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, boy. Anarchy. Mac put 1. Vito refuses. Good luck, everybody. Tet, Egbuka Silver, we'll take that. Adunzi and Mac. Part 2. There it is. Brooks. TikTok's trying to figure out what's happening right now. They're like, what's happening? What's happening right now? Arian Smith, Ridley, and Keekly. Hoop just doesn't know. He's not sure. Good morning, War Room. Fannin, Mason, Graham, Likely, and Ramsey. We've only gotten a fire emoji so far, so. Blue, Chuck on the patch. Well, Kelsey. Egbuka and Watt. All right, now we're heating up. Give me a downtown. Oh, a downtown. Egbuka and Chuck. Carter, Hawes, Waddle, and Dickerson. Mertz, Jameis Winston, McCaffrey, and Baker. Cam Miller, Max Crosby, Smith, and Dickerson. Sawyer, James Lofton for the Pack, Silver, Woodson, and Baker. Could be. You never know. Jordan James, Saquon on the silver, Stroud, and Njoku. Good morning, everybody. You guys are doing great on the likes. You're halfway there already. 100,000 gets us to shop the stand. Yes, there's still some cards on there you want. I can see them. Benjamin Morrison, Caleb Johnson, Scorton, and Brunell. Like legit cards you want. I mean, just at a glance, I'd take 6 or 7 of those. Helm, Arian Smith, Rice, and Downs. Milroe, Ferguson, Davis, and Ligette. Now we just need a downtown. Oh, yeah, Charlie can't contain himself. Charlie, it's almost time to go to school. Get it out of your system now. Martinez, Tua, Gannon, and Bledsoe. Harmon, Gainwell, and just so you guys know, this was the only card that they printed. It was an accident. Gainwell, all the Gainwell cards look like this. Most of the time when you would see that, it would be a numbered card out of a hobby. I don't know what went awry with that particular player, but that's not like abnormal. Every single one of his cards look like that. Goodbye, Charlie. You have a good day. Learn something and be proper now. You be nice to one person. Actually, be nice to whoever you want to be nice to, but be nice to at least one person today, Charlie. Make their day better. That's your goal. All right? I've set a goal for you. I need you to come back in here when it's all said and done and say, Primo, I accomplished that. Grant, Knight, Garrett, McBride. All right, Joey. Taylor, Riley Leonard, David Montgomery, and Keon Coleman. Johnson, Lambert, Smith, Allen, and Pitts. Walker, Lambjack, and Andrews, Walker, and Taylor. We miss Charlie. Donovan, Metcalf on the silver, Thienland, and Drake May. No, it's break 6-7 in the shop. That's right. Forget about the break number. The break's nasty. Marks, James Cook Silver, Pittman, and Tracy Jr. That's how life goes sometimes, J-Mo. Sometimes we have to be other places. It's just the way things are. Johnson, Knight, Plummer, and Mooney. Oh, I've been known to pull a few of those, Joey. Mason Graham, Riley Leonard again, Mayfield, and Lamb. Egbuka, Smith, McLaurin, Jones. Oh, nasty, Casey. Out of a blaster? That would have been fun. Hawes, Egbuka, Murray, and Mahomes. All right, we still only have a fire emoji so far. Let's see if we can get a little bit deeper into this case break here. Now, when we're done with these blasters, that will be the halfway point. Actually, it'll be over the halfway point. So let's just see here. I don't have any TJ Watt, Wally. I'm sorry. B, we're just doing breaks in here. We're just doing breaks. There's other platforms out there that do personals. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, Dan. All right. Okay, fine. Fine. So be it. Oh, blasters? These are... I don't even know what these are anymore, bro. You probably can't find them on a shelf anywhere. You probably have to buy them online. Harmon, maybe you can get lucky somewhere and there's an optic blaster sitting, but I doubt it. Debo Samuel, Carlson, and Jahmyr Gibbs. Grant, Russo, Monk, and Armstead. Yeah, B, just sit back, relax, watch. I'm on every morning. You're more than welcome to just sit in here and learn. Matthew Golden, Metcalf, and Wilson. Patching this pack. Good morning, JJ. Johnson, Travis Hunter, Oots, and Cook. That's a good question, Dan. It's been a minute. You ain't wrong. No single card sales here, Wally. You'd be better suited just going to probably a completely different platform for that, because I don't see a whole lot of that going on TikTok anymore. Walker, Chuck. There you go, Kelsey. Laporta and Henry. It's Lloyd Christmas. We're all in trouble now. Lane, Metcalf, Patty French Fries, and T. Higgins. You got the purple shock too. Now we need a silver. Kendre Lambert Smith. You got it, Wally. Bryce Young on the silver, Mixon and Groupie. We're seeing a lot of silvers. Because I'm top loading them. Huckleberry in the house. Harris, Chase Brown, Bradshaw, and J.J. McCarthy. Smitty. Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry, Kelsey. Jaden Blue, Pacheco, and Smith. Oh, don't you worry. Hey, Smith. Hey, look, you're more than... Absolutely. Adams. Abdul Carter. We got a blue glitter here. Alfred Collins for the Niners on the blue glitter. That is Kellen. Kellen, we'll take a blue glitter rookie. Niners usually do pretty good with their defensive picks. Oh, no, Doc. No, Doc, that's an illegal maneuver. I just wanted to know if you were okay, Doc. Are you okay? Hi, Doc. Hi. Lloyd, you know what? I probably will in the near future. I probably will in the near future. Yes, I will. Matthew Golden, Mertz, Achan, and Daniels. Good morning, Berto. I do, Smith. I think somewhere in... I was reading an article on that yesterday. Or not yesterday, but the day before. I think, based off of the backlog they had on Pokemon cards, we're probably looking for somewhere in the middle of October to open things back up. We'll see. Matthew Golden, Hopkins, and Prescott. But that, I mean, can't trust everything you read nowadays. But that's who I was, the site I was reading it on is pretty reputable. So, Knight, Kendre Lambert, Smith, Young, and McCarthy. That's too many bros in one sentence there, bro. Okay, bro? Gordon, Quinn Ewers, Brown, and Smith. A Carson Beck out of a Sparkle pack. Dreams do come true. Helm, Travion Henderson Silver, Moore, and Adams. That's all right, C. Rummy. Just sit back, relax. Do you need me to tone it down a little bit? Good morning, everyone. If you're someone that should be asleep right now, listen to the calm tones of Primo in the morning. Hi. Starks, Luther Burden, Spears, and Daniels. Evans, Shaq Thompson, Bradshaw, and Tua. And the next pack, Jay Anderson, we've got James Pierce Jr., Dante Thornton Jr., Joe Mixon, and Dak Prescott. Travion Henderson and a Quinshawn Judkins. Congratulations, Browns. Jacobs and Wilson. Doc, good morning. Good to see you, my friend. How are you? Tell me something good. It's been a minute. I know you don't have. I know you've got one of them tougher gigs out there in the world. How are you doing? Are you still with us? Okay. Barron, Besh, Darnold, and Henry. Doc, I read Green Eggs and Ham yesterday. Yes, I did. Campbell, Jackson Dart, Bass, Hawkinson, and Higgins. I just chillin'. Higgins, Prather, Williams, and Smith. Kyle McCord, Khalil Shakir, Carlson, and Achan. Joey, I don't know what my other option is here. Giddens, Keenan Allen, Monk, and Chancellor. Let me get this base out of the way. All I see is what's the difference between optic. Unless there's another piece. Oh, and clearly. So clearly is just, how do I put this? Clearly's only a hobby, first of all, Joey. And it's just something that they printed that was a little bit different. Now, you can get some different cards out of Clearly than you can out of Donruss. I guess it depends, but it's just a hobby that they made, and the cards are acetate. They're clear. Mark, hey, hey, look. Before I ever, when I first started on here, as on the Primo Breaks account, no, there's 4 more after this, Connor. When I started on here, I didn't have face camera, so it was just my hands and my voice. And I'd say all the time people would come in there and they'd be like, do you read audiobooks? You should be reading audiobooks. You should be on the radio. Like that was a regular thing. They'd be like, whoa. Now you see my face and hear my voice. What a splendiferous treat for each and every one of you. Empty. Appreciate that follow, Wodak. Next break's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Break 6767. That's right. That's what it is. War Dog. RJ Harvey. Samuel Laporta. Elway. And Devontae Smith. Splendiferous. Trey Amos. Look at all these silvers. Patty French Fries. Kirk and Achan. Where's our gold? We've got blue glitter. We've got fire emoji. Don't you do it to me. Scattaboo. Trey Harris. Keenan Allen and Cam Chancellor. Don't you do it to me. Don't you do it. Maxwell, Harrison, Andres, Lawrence, and Thomas. You're at 70,000 likes, folks. Keep it up. There's enough people in here for you guys to knock that out before I even get through this case break. If you work together. If you don't work together, it won't happen. Kyle Williams, Tyleek Williams, Williams, and St. Brown, and Williams, and Williams, and Williams, and Williams. Loveland, Crosby, Jefferson, and Schultz. Oh, so like in a mega, yeah, they'd be different, Robin. They'd be different. James Pierce, Malik Neighbors for the Giants, Stroud, and Tracy Jr. He looks like he's ready. Old Malik looks like he's ready to go. Looks like he's ready to go. Malachi Starks, Jalen Warren, Brunell, Mooney. Pat Bryant, DK for the Titans, Rice, and Lamb. Jackson Dart base. This might be the auto. Hang on. Usually, 9 times out of 10, this is a good auto when that is the auto. Jones, could be. Chill out. Calm down. I'm just telling you. Tyler Loop. And for the Raiders, Ashton Genty on the auto. See, I told you. Art with a deed. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Tez Johnson. The summer of 2026, if it had a face. Vernon Davis and Patty Mahomes. No, it's a sticker auto. It's a sticker auto, Steven. No, it's Mister. It's Mister. I don't have Kobe dancing yet. I can't hit that on mine yet. He does the gritty, but I can't use it yet. I can do Mrs. Walk Like an Egyptian. Watkins, Sutton, Hall, and Lofton. Hairston, John Elway, Pacheco, and Gainwell. Yeah, Scotty, tonight. Tonight it'll be Noah and Colin. They'll be doing the Topps Chrome Black tonight. I think they're doing case breaks, Scotty. I'm pretty sure. No, nothing like that, Nick. I'm starting to get anxious. We got everything else though. Golden, Kirk, Achan, and Hertz. Hunter, Matthew Golden again, Hopkins, and Richardson. Starting to get a little anxious. Where is it? Where is it? You play no games with me, Optic. Malachi Starks, Robbie Oots, Tate, and Samuel. Hawes, Shuck again, Smith, and Rousseau. They have dances, but I don't have it on mine. I don't have it on mine yet. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Open it up, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Devin Neal. Keon and Josh Allen. Charles Woodson and Drake May. I think he's doing better, Mark. I saw him yesterday. I think he's doing better. Schlesinger, Warner, Metcalf, and Thomas. As good as you could be with a broken bone in your elbow. You know what I mean? Noel, Scorton, Cook, Amon-Ra. I don't know. I'm getting nervous, Nick. I'm getting nervous. James, O2, Laporta, and Schultz. Because they're not in there every time. They're in there most of the time. They absolutely are in there most of the time, but they are not in there. All right, so we've got a Sunday Kings, I think. That's what we got in this box was a Sunday Kings. So no downtown. Patty French Fries, Trevor Achan, and I think an oddball team's probably going to get this card. Somebody that doesn't always get a hit out of this. Actually, that's excellent. Rookie Kings, Quinn Ewers for the Finns going to Hoove, and that is the Givey team. I must have known it. I must have known deep down inside.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We still got a chance at something else, though. Nick Scorton, Roma Dunze, Elway, and Lambjack. We like Givey teams getting a hit every once in a while. That's every once in a while. DK, Caleb Johnson, Kirk, and Purdy. All right, we got 4 blasters left. The only thing I have left after that is what's in the shop. It's break 6767. 6 hobbies in it. Holla at me real quick. One time for the one time. The final 4. It could be C. Rummy. Nothing. I still wait for an extra blaster to fall out of there, but it never happens. Nada. Jordan Love 25. Oh, nice, Matt. You know what? I forgot to ask Mister yesterday. Bang, somebody asked me that yesterday. I'm not sure if we are or aren't. I don't know. But I'll definitely see if that's something we can get. All right. Final four. Appreciate you, TC. Good morning. Travion, DJ Moore, Swift, and Barkley. I don't remember if that was you that asked me or not, but I'll ask Mister today. Ty J. Spears, McNabb, and Olave. I have no idea, Jacob. Michigan. Campbell, Ollie Gordon II, Jacobs, and Nix. Higgins, Noel, Darnold, and Cousins. The Hokies. Oh. Dream a little dream for me. McCord, Tyler Warren, TJ Hawkinson, and George Kittle. I think you misspelt UVA there, Jacob. I think you misspelt it. It's okay. Happens to the best of us. Yep, happens to the best of us. Damian Martinez, Shooter, Williams, and Owens. Shuck, Jalen Hurts, Silver, Tate, and Tua. Horn, Anthony, Neighbors, and Gainwell. Felton, Trey Harris, Warren, and Hurts. Makuba, Andres, Ertz, and Richardson again. He showed back up. Appreciate that follow, Kiera. Or Kira. Arroyo, Tyleek Williams is showing up like crazy, JoJo. I don't know why it's him today, but it's him today. You're going to have a whole big old collection of Tyleek Williams. Tootin, Hunter, Long, and Rousseau. Gabriel, DeAndre Hopkins, Worthy, and Lambjack. Achan, Golden Tate for the Lions. Pollard and Purdy. Golden Tate, one of the best yak people that's ever been. 0-2, Cam Ward again. Young and Suggs. Oh, I see. I told you could do it. Sampson, Quinshawn Judkins, Brown, and J.K. Dobbins. Hang on. Let me finish these blasters. I'll put the shop the stand in there. I do remember that. Yes, I sure do, Nick. Knight, Besh, Moore, and Komet. I remember that. Leonard, Cam Ward, Spears, and Jamal Charles. Trey Harris, Abdul Carter, Allen, and Suggs. I like Nate Burleson, too. He wasn't anything like super... He was good, don't get me wrong. He wasn't like crazy nasty or anything, but I like Nate Burleson. Jackson Dart, Demetrius Knight, Lawrence, and Dobbins. Shadir, Donovan, Williams, and Komet. Patch. Scorton, Ty Felton, Jackson Dart, Purple Shock. We needed that one, Mac. Slap that up. Justin Jefferson. Slap it up. Two packs remain. Horn, Ozzie Newsome, Worthy, and Charles. Oh, nice, Nick. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. Does he does the morning show now, doesn't he? I think. Luther Burden, Pollard, and Groupie. All right, let me get this out of the way. I'll get a shop to stand going here momentarily. Let me get these loose base cards out of my way. I'm going to do a recap of this, but let me get that shop to stand in there first. Give me 1 second, and I will do that. And then I'll do a recap, and I'll get the next break on the table. So let's see here. 200,000 will be the next goal for shop to stand. You've already hit one. Might as well go for another. Uh-oh, are there none of them in here? Well, let me go. Hang on. I gotta go change the balance on this. Did they do no shop the stands last night? They didn't do any, did they? Or they did like one or something? Because there's no way that nobody put another balance in there. I don't believe that. I refuse to believe that. Hang on, I'll get it wrangled. I just got to change the balance on what we use as the what we use to do that with. Just give me a second. All right, let's try this again. I'm trying to get a shop to stand in there for you guys. Hang on. All right, now we're cooking with oil. Shop the stand Givey will be going up there momentarily. All right, it's in there. Now we can do the recap. Recapping. Hope you're all having a great start to your morning. Shop the Stand Givey has popped up in your upper left-hand corner. Recap. Ty Felton, Quinshawn Judkins, Cam Ward, Jalen Hurts, Ollie Gordon, and Roma Dunze. Tyler Shuck, Golden, John Elway, Malik Neighbors, Carter, Chase Brown, Bryce Young, James Cook, Riley Leonard, and a patch, Caleb Johnson. We had a Saquon Barkley, James Lofton, Egbuka and Besh, Tyler Shuck patch, Judkins and Ewers, Mayfield, Golden, Metcalf, Jake the Snake, Travis Hunter, Fannin Jr., Quinshawn Judkins, Carter, Tyler Warren, Tet, and Travion on the silver. We had Egbuka on the silver, Shuck, Ward, Dart, Collins on the blue glitter, Pacheco on the fire emoji, Ashton Genty on the auto, and Rookie Kings Quinn Ewers for the Fins. Not too bad. Thanks, Mini Primo. Hey, guess what, everybody? Break 67 is about to commence. It is full. We're going to rip it. Also, if you're in this break and you think you might miss some, guess what you should do right now? Take a screenshot. Why? Because the break number's right there. The name beside the squad is also there. And that's all you need to go find your replay on YouTube. 238 Cards on YouTube. It's a live stream right now. When I'm not live anymore, it'll just be a replay that's on there forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Good luck. I'm taking the overlay down. Next break is in the shop. That's the last Spectre 24 I have, folks. It's the last one I got. I don't have any more after that. That's it. All right. Let the ripping commence. We're going to do the delight last. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yep. All right. Signature hobby. Good luck. Nothing. There's nothing there. See that? Well, we start out with Jamar Chase, a Rocket Sanders for the Chargers, Danny Dimes, and Dion Walker. Lambjack, auto. For the Browns, it is Dylan Sampson out of 150, Drake London, and a Cam Scattaboo base for the Giants. Peace out, yo. Peace out, yo. Peace out, yo. Sorry, my bad. Uh-oh. No, you did not just do that. Good morning. That was spectacular, by the way. Mrs. just opened the door and she was like, "Sup?" Straight up. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jalen Walker out of 150, Cole Kmet, and Eamon Worry. That's right, Jacob. Let's get it. No, that's the last Spectra I got, you guys. That's the last one I got. Also, did you guys hit the... Oh, not yet. Y'all haven't hit the 200,000 like goal yet? Jordan Love, Puka Nakua on the refractor, Collins, and Tate Ratledge. JR, the question of the day was, what was the first sporting event that you ever went to? Preferably college or some kind of pro, something you had to pay to go to. Jefferson, Tyler Booker, Jordan Addison. Whoa, extra card. Drake May shattered. Well, what an extra card that is. Gino, nice. And Jalen Walker. Oh, get that out of here. Duke basketball. Oh, man, I would love to go to a Duke game. That would be crazy. Preferably when UVA's playing. It's a short print, Ali, there are no case hits in tops. It's just super short prints. It's all pack odds in tops. Well, Tyleek has not stopped showing up around here the last few days, and he's back again. John Tyleek on the Otcha. Jaden Daniels and Devin Neal. Debo, Drake May out of 225, Smith and Watts. Toledo hockey. All right, JR. For anybody that wasn't in here, mine was a WCW event. I was probably about 4 years old. Whoa. A shattered Puka. You don't see that. I've never opened one of these boxes that had two shattereds in it. Jerry Jeudy, Shamar Turner, and Matthew Golden. But this one did. And it's going to the Rams. Scotty Mint. Let's move these gents up here. We're going to move all those gents up there real quick. Make room. Make room, folks. All right, I'm going to do this jumbo because it's got a lot of cards in it. So let's do that. That's right, Jess. All right, we got these two right here. And then we got 10 of these bad boys. 40 cards per pack. 40 cards per pack. Nada. Oh, nice. That's an excellent game to have gone to. Did Florida State win? I don't remember. I don't remember who won that game. This is a jumbo. Now, I'll show all the cards, but I'll try to get through them as fast as I can, you guys. Neusmeyer, Delane, Daniels, Allen, Thomas, Tyler, and Proctor, Banks, and Branch. Then there's always more base, and then usually the goodies are after this base, whatever happens to be in each pack. Okay, so we've got Baker Mayfield. We have Malik Willis for the Fins, Loveland, and base. That's the first Malik Willis for the Fins right there, isn't it? That's his first card. Florida State. I couldn't remember. I mean, all I know is that Virginia Tech beat UVA basically my whole life after When Michael Vick got there and after, they just kept winning. They haven't stopped yet. In football, anyways. Okay, we've got Cole Payton, Bain Jr., Freeling, McClellan, Young, Hood, Hill Jr., Bond. We've got more of this. Dylan Gabriel out of 2026. Caleb Douglas, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and more base. I never went to a monster truck show. I did not. No, we don't, Ollie. We're actually based in Tennessee. Mr. and Mrs. grew up in Michigan, but they've been in Tennessee for I don't know, quite a while, 15 plus years, I think. Good morning, Mr. Hard. Orioles, Tigers. Oh, well, that's quite the game to go to for the first time. Messidor, Lance, Bell, Jeremiah Love, Aller, Jones, Black, Parker, and where the goodies at? Don't be hiding. Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboys. Caleb Williams, and just some more base. That's all there is to it. 4, good morning. No, I don't know what break number this is. I can't remember. I don't know. The last Spectra 2024 hobby I have is in that break pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's the last one I got. Good morning, Jane. And it's not the only thing in there. You still need to have the mindset of 2025 in that break because that's the majority of the break. Arvell Reese, Coleman Jr., Casey Concepcion, Coleman, Carson Beck, Lemon, Cooper, and Stribling. And we've got Denzel Boston for the Brownies, UI Bernard, Jaden Daniels, and a little bit more base. Right? 40 cards per pack. And yes, there's one of these in the next break too. It's the only 2026 we got, you guys. We got to go after it. I mean, plus it's not all that much. It's really not. Not compared to everything else in that break. Chris Johnson, Wheatgen, Terrell, McGowan, Smith, Morton, Sonny Styles, Burks, Carnell Tate, Nick Singleton. And what do we have here? I think we have a patch, potentially. Trey Harris on the patch for the Chargers. That's going to It's Jake again. Chris Braswell for the Panthers. Nico Collins. And a base. All right, let me go ahead and put that in there. Let me go ahead and put that Shop the Stand in there. Because I got a whole bunch of cards right here to still get through in this box. All right, let's get Shop the Stand in there. Get this base out of my way. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. It's not numbered. Not that one anyways, I don't think. Nope, that one wasn't. Okay, so I'm getting a Shop the Stand Givey in there, you guys. The next Givey for Shop the Stand is 238,000. It's the easiest one that there's going to be. So get after it. Get on after it now. All right. We've got that. We got that. Bam. 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 Almost halfway in the next break, I did see that while I was setting this up. It was, Casey. I've never seen that either. Shop the Shelf. All right, it's popping up in your upper left-hand corner right now. Jackson Diott. Jalen Green, Allen, Surratt, Woods, Height, Eli, Blake Miller, Malik Benson, Cassius Howell, and Davison. And what do we have chilling here? Dak Prescott for them boys. Saquon for the Eagles. It's a lot of cards, folks. It's a lot of cards. But, I mean, we have to get after the new rookies. It's the only thing we got. We got to get after them. And some of them are selling great, by the way. If we manage to get lucky and get an All Kings, those things are going crazy. Klubnik, Hurst, Caleb Downs, Law, Fano, Washington Jr., Derek Moore, Ione, Cease. Let's see. I thought that might be the auto. It's not. Cade Klubnik. Mason Taylor for the Jets. That looks like some kind of variation. Jackson Dart. And this checklist is immense, by the way, if you didn't know it. Ooh. Klubnik. Yeah, Corin, some people were talking about that. Now, I have no idea if we're going to get any Samurai baseball or not. That's something I'll have to go over with Mister and see if that's something we're going to get. So. Virgil, Rodriguez, Thieneman, McDonald, Mendoza, Tyson, Lane, Bailey, Ethan. Out of 2026, Brennan Thompson, Pat Bryant out of 50, and we have Rashid Shadeed out of 25. That's cool. If you're a Seahawks fan, that's pretty cool. I don't know if TC is, but that's kind of cool, bro. And some more base. That's a cool card. I like that. If I was a Seahawks fan, I'd be like, yeah, holla at me. What up, Two Broke Crew? Two packs left, and then we still have the Mojo packs too. I have some, Phil. I do have some. I've just got to be able to build a break with it. With the way that TikTok was yesterday, I had no chance to do anything like that. But I do have some. I don't have any delights, but I do have Topps Chrome. So I'll just have to find a way to build a break with it. That's all. Cameron, C.J. Williams, UI, Bernard, Douglas, Stowers, Fields, Bernard, Johnson. Okay, so this is out of 2026. Stafford, Goff, and Prescott. I don't know who the more expensive team is here, but that's who that'll go to. Let me check that out real quick. Hang on. They got to be close to one another. I'm going to check it out real quick so I can put that on the back for the shipping crew. Hang on. I don't know which one's more. So I'm going to guess and probably say it's the Lions maybe, but I don't know. Dallas is 129 in this break. Lions are 149. And the Rams, yeah, it's the Lions. This will go to the Lions. And it's the best quarterback on that card anyways. I'm sorry, I take it back. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. It was a joke, folks. It was a joke. Ashton Genty. T. Higgins for the Bengals. Danny Dimes. And the base. It was hyperbole. You know what? I forgot to. I don't. Even, we might play the Rams this year. I don't know if we do or don't. Simpson, Young, Francis, Randall, Dennis Sutton, Miller, Sadiq, Williams, Denzel Boston, and Claiborne. We should have an auto, or we got wamboozled. We got an auto. Okay. Good luck. These are really cool, by the way. Hopefully somebody nasty's on it. For the Vikings, Jordan Addison on the Victory Ink. Not too bad. We'll take that, Hoove. Yes, we will. On card, too.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We had Deion Hawkins with the Bills, Derrick Henry, and base. All right, we got those 2 Mojo packs. Let's see what's popping there. Shop the Stand Givey is in your upper left-hand corner with about 9 minutes, a little less than that on it. And we got 4 more hobbies to my right over here. We don't play them. I didn't remember if we did or didn't. Myles Garrett, Trevor Lawrence, Michael Penix out of 150 for the Falcons, Brennan Thompson, and Brazel II. Go Falcons, a little bit, just a little bit of love. All right, one more. It's Mr. Per Day, Tyler Warren, Jackson Smith, Jadarian Price, we'll take that, and Garrett Nussmeier. Jadarian Price. Seahawks got a couple of kids. All right, we got 4 hobbies left over here. What do I go with? Let's do Resurgence since we have a Delight also. No, that's Spectra in the next break. It's the last one I got. 2024 Spectra in that break. Most of it is 25, but there is a Spectra 24 in it, and that's the last one I got. You got a Michael Penix numbered right there, Salty. Right there, chilling up there. Right there, he's just chilling. He's just chilling like a villain with a gold tooth filling. Hey, Doc G, are you still out there? Doc G. Doc G. Scary Terry. Jefferson, Collins, Tez Johnson, Mike Evans, and Gunnar Helm. I don't know, Austin. I just know that's the last one I've got here right now. I don't know. Surtain, Lamb, Young, Harrison, Shooter, and Trey Harris. Tua, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, Justin Herbert out of 275. Shadur Refractor, and Tommy for the Raiders. Shadir. Pickens, Prescott, Hamilton, Penix, Burrow, Darius Alexander. Kyron, Christian Gonzalez, Breece Hall, Tez Johnson out of 375, Omarion Hampton, and Caleb Johnson. It's Tez. Christian McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, Jaden Daniels out of 175, Amon-Ra Refractor, JJ, and Nick Eamon-Wari. Lad McConkey, Drake May, Darius Slayton, Drake May out of 125. That's clean. That's cool. That's crisp. That's brisk, baby. Lad McConkey and Jaden Daniels. Or no, Jaden Higgins. Jaden Higgins. My bad. Smith, Bosa, Evans, Brian Thomas Jr., and Travion Henderson on the auto for the Pats. with a Jalen Royals chilling behind it. Well, the Pats are starting to show up. Gino. So fresh and so clean, clean, clean. Ain't nobody dope as me. Bowers, Thomas, Amon-Ra, Makuba, Shadir, and Kenneth Grant. Should still have an RPA. Somewhere in here. Somewhere in there. George Kittle. Tony Pollard, Geno Smith, Brock Bowers, Refractor, Ashton Genty, and a Xavier Watts. Chuba, Lambjack, Jonathan Taylor, Omari and Hampton out of 350 for the Chargers. Trevor Lawrence and Shadur one more again. That's right, I said one more again. RPA. We still got 3 hobbies to our right over here. We ain't done. Mahomes, Gibbs, Odunze, Mason Taylor. For the Giants, Scattaboo. Taj was behind it on the RPA. There you go, bro. A little PC action, perhaps? Would you like a PC card? Well, good. You just got one.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, let's do Finest. Let's do Topps Finest. Then we'll do Cosmic, and we'll end with the Resurgence Delight. Now, the difference between this break and the next break has 2 Topps Chrome or 2 signature regular hobbies in it. It's got Resurgence and Cosmic. It has a Spectra 2024 hobby in it, and it also has one of those Jumbos 2026 that we just did not that long ago. That's the break. Empty. Good morning. Good morning. Stafford, Brown, Taylor, Evans, Watt. Did we get an auto immediately? Michael Williams. For the Cardinals, Will Johnson. Jaden Daniels on the refractor. Brock Bowers and Brock Bowers. Luther Burden, Egbuka, Riley Leonard, and Jalen Milroe. Justin Herbert and Connor. Jaden Daniels on the rare X-Fractor. We'll take that. Jackson Smith refractor, Joe Burrow, and A.J. Brown. Good morning, Jose. Good morning, everybody. I see you out there, Amber. Good morning. That's the last box of Spectra, for now anyways. I don't know if we're getting more or not, but that's the last one I got. Tom Brady, Kelsey, Purdy, Mason Graham, Scattaboo on the refractor, rare out of 150, Jerry Rice for the Niners. Yes, please, Mac. Yes, please, and thank you. Yes, Cam, we'll be ripping the new basketball tonight. It will be Noah and Colin tonight ripping that, and I think they're doing case breaks. I think that's what they're going to be doing. Shadir. And a Bryce Young out of 50 for them Panthers. It's 32 out of 50, to be exact. Cam, that's the plan. That's the plan. Not that I won't do some in the future. It's just that's the plan tonight. They're going to be doing. Noah's going to be pulling all that fire. I mean, don't be scared now. Joshua K in the house. Kyle Williams, Matthew Golden, Judkins, Dart. Football's finest. Patriots, Travion Henderson out of 92. Jared Goff rare. Travis Kelce out of 50. 50 out of 50. Worthy, Coleman, and Genty. Well, what are you doing, Josh? Are you going out? Are you hitting the town? Josh K's going out. He's hitting the town tonight, folks. You've been warned. Nook da Crook. Good morning. Trey Harris, Travis Hunter, Caleb Johnson, Shadur, Will Campbell, Jalen Hurts, We got DeAndre Swift. We also have Patty Surtain the second for the Broncos out of 200. Dak Prescott and Tua Tagovailoa Raviolis on the X Factor. Oh, well, you do have something planned tonight, I see. Javonte Williams, Jamar Chase, Ashton Genty, Bashal Tutin, Drake May. Another Scattaboo auto for the Giants, bro. There you go. Doubled up. Bryce Young rare. Joe Burrow out of 150. CJ Stroud and Bo Nix. Okay. Oh, no, Ted. No. Family show, Ted. Family show. None of that. I'm just going to make it go away for 5 seconds. That's all. It's okay. It's going to be just fine. No. No. All right, we got Cosmic, and then we got Resurgence Delight. Tim, what up, dog? On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Lunar. Never gonna get one. Why? Why me? Jer Judy, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, and Cam Scattaboo. Why? Pitts, Love, Bowers, Alfred Collins, still the coolest cards that exist. All right, Two Broke Crew, I believe you. I believe you. I think that actually happened. JJ, Josh Allen, Tez Johnson on the Space Dust. For the Eagles, it's the one and only Kyle McCord color match. Special deed. Going to Rube. Rube, slab it up. Dexter Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Dart and Scat, and Krosky Merritt. Gonzalez, Hall, Mayfield, Camwood, Doc G. Doc G, are you out there? Pearsall, Evans, Drake May, Ashton Genty. Debo, Schultz, Ladd McConkey out of 199, and Riley Leonard. Jettas, Collins, Mahomes, and RJ Harvey. It's Patty. Rourke's winning MVP. All right, bet. Patty Surtain, Dak Prescott, Max Crosby on the white hole, and Shadur Sanders. Don't be that box. Please don't be that box. I'm asking you. I'm begging you. Don't be that box. Don't do it. Not in this break. Not in the 6-7-6-7 break. Don't do it. Cook, Swift, Abdul Kata, and Ty Felton. Stroud, Nix, Bijan, Travion. Young, Benson, Justin Jefferson, and Quinshawn Judkins. I didn't take no Rourke. You can't tell me. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Achane, Hutchinson, Travis Achane Jr. on the nucleus, and Buchanan. I see you, Steve. We'll get one in there after I'm done ripping this. Theo, Quincy, Travis Hunter, Jalen Walker. I'm just getting scared now. No, it's the number's 238, Thomas, not 228. Irving, McLaurin, Lamb, Stewart. Darnold, Pollard, Brian Thomas Jr., and Omarion Hampton. Crosby, Achane, McCaffrey, and Dawkins. There is a Herbo out of Resurgence up there. Pickens, Drake London, Jonas Sanker, Garrett, Flowers, Daniels, and Makuba. What I feared is true. Robinson, Tua, Parsons, and Eamon So that was the ever illustrious white hole box. Now we get into Resurgence Delight. Last box of the break. Speak now or forever hold your peace, because I don't have any more boxes in this break. This is it. That's all I got. I don't have anything else. This is it. That's it right there. Good luck. Empty. All right, Josh Allen's on front. Kaiser. We have Michael Pittman, 4 out of 5 for the Colts, going to Blueberry. Garrett Wilson out of 299. J.J. McCarthy out of 225. And then I think the rest are autos. Good luck. Ooh, redemption. Not this time. I'm calling it. Not this time. It's neither one of them. It's somebody else. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a, well, maybe it is, rookie signature parallel of Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. It's Jake again. It's Jake again. Our RPA is upside down. It's Cam Ward for the Titans out of 75 going to Doc G, who is nowhere to be found. She's somewhere out there, folks, and she had the Titans. Other than that, we just don't know. A deed. And our last auto is a Steeler. Jack Sawyer, Man of the Year out of 25 for the Steelers. Nurseman. No time like the present to get one final deed. Well. All right, then. Let's do this. I'm going to... That's a nice patch on here, too. I'm going to top load all these. Then I'm going to do a recap. And then I'll put Shop the Stand in there for you guys hitting 238,000 likes. The next one would be 300,000. But let me top load all these cards real quick. And we'll just go from there. The next break is over half full. It is pinned at the bottom of your screen. And there is, the years in it are 26, 20, 24, 25, and 26. And Pittman, 4 out of 5. Well, Bayou, look, welcome to the club. I've been in that club for years. Welcome to the club. Welcome. Congratulations. It's real lonely out here. Recap. What up, Caleb? Yeah, we'll do some baseball today, Burrow. Yes, we will. All right. Micah Parsons, Travis Hunter, Achane, Jefferson, Carter, Mahomes, McConkey out of 199, Dart and Scattaboo, Bowers, Bo Nix, Bryce Young rare, Jared Goff rare, Scattaboo refractor, Hampton out of 350, Shadur, Tez Johnson out of 375, Shadur, Newsmeyer, and Mendoza. Klubnik, Mason Taylor, Jackson Dart, Dak Prescott, Brazel, Love, Gabriel, Willis, and Walker. We have Michael Penix out of 150. Could barely see it. Brennan Thompson. Denzel Boston. Brazel. Caleb Douglas, Drake May out of 225, Daniels out of 175, Herbie out of 275, Wilson out of 299, JJ McCarthy out of 225, Travion was out of 92, Max Crosby, Bryce Young out of 50, Jaden Daniels rare X Fractor, Trey Harris on the patch, Jerry Rice rare out of 150, Pat Bryant was out of 50, 9 out of 50, Rashid Shadid 20 out of 25 on all hail the champion. We also have some Achas and whatnot. Will Johnson on the auto. Drake May out of 125. Jadarian Price. Stafford, Goff, and Prescott. That'll go to the Lions. They're the more expensive team in this break. McCord out of 75. Burrow out of 150. Sertan out of 200. Kelsey 50 out of 50. Tyleek Williams on the auto. Dylan Sampson out of 150. Shattered short print. Puka Nacua. Shattered short print. Drake May. Travion Henderson auto. Michael Pittman, 4 out of 5. Omarion Hampton, redemption. Jack Sawyer out of 25 for the Steelers. Cam Ward out of 75 on the RPA. Good morning, Noni. Cam Scadaboo again on the RPA. And a Jordan Addison Victory Inc. for the Vikings. The Vikings. Okay, let's get this wrangled in here. We're not going to do Spectra till last. It's the only one I got left. It's all I got left, man. They left me with one left. All right. Hang on one second. Jake, this is 2024, and it's the last one I've got. It's the last one I've got. All right, let's get into signature. Next break's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Every team's easier to get in that one. It doesn't have quite as much in it. But what it does have that these didn't are those repacks. Empty. Yeah, you're not going to see very many floors. I'm telling you right now. You are not... I just know it. I know how Mr. goes about doing that. There won't be hardly any floors in that. Higgins, Nick Martin, Matt Stafford, and Michael Williams. Kelsey auto. Is that Brock? Brock Bowers on the auto for the Raiders going to Mac. That's pretty good, Mac. Pickens and Will Johnson.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Alvin Kamara. Myles Garrett out of 225 last team Magic. Achan and Gray Zabel. Laporta's better. I don't know. Brock's pretty good. Daniels, Myles Garrett refractor. We've got Pittman Jr. and Dylan Sampson. Q, we just started this break. Yes, we did. Christian McCaffrey, Tez Johnson, Young, and Krosky Merritt. Tucker Craft is better than both. Jess, is that your burner account? Did you go make a burner account called Zach Bartley? Jackson Smith and Jigba. Uh-oh. Malik Neighbors on the Supreme Signers. Hey, Bass Fishing. Phil, you get a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
We have CJ Stroud and Winston. Tucker Craft talks too much smack to be the best. The best players in the league don't have to talk smack. They just do what they do. Yeah. Sorry about that. Hi, I'm a Lions fan. JJ McCarthy, Omar Norman Lott out of 275, Robinson and Igbuka. C.J. Stroud, Luke Lachey, brother of Nick Lachey, Chris Olave, and Mimbu. Now let's get this 2026 jumbo popping. Oh no, Kraft's an excellent player. I'm just talking a little bit of smack because I'm a Lions fan, and I had to spend my entire life watching the Packers destroy us every year. That's right. That's right. I remember it all. It was like I'd look and be like, oh, we're playing the Packers. Loss. Although that was a lot of teams, but I played the Packers twice every year, so. Uh-oh, somebody got the Saints. Empty. There's 40 cards per pack in this. I am going to show all the cards, but I'm going to go through it as fast as I can, you guys. But I will show every single card. Tyson, Lane, Bailey, Ethan, Bryce, Brown, Eli, Henderson Jr., Max Clare, more base, and a Jadarian Price with a Patrick Queen for the Steelers, a wild card Hunter Henry for the Pats, and more base. No, you just get used to it after a certain point. I've never been able to talk smack about the Detroit Lions in my life. Not even the last couple of years when they were playing well. It was fun, but I still didn't talk smack about them. I've talked smack about my other, well, I've never really talked smack about the Reds either. So the only team I've ever talked smack about is the Celtics. Of my teams. It's the only one. Sonny Styles, Burks, Carnell Tate, Singleton, Peyton, Bain Jr., Freeling, McClellan, Young, Hood, more base. We've got Arvell Reese for the Giants. Kamara. No, I'm UVA. I grew up in Virginia, so I'm a UVA fan. Crink, I mean, it's the only thing out right now. I'll say this, it's not that much. Not in comparison to what most of this stuff that comes out nowadays. It's actually not bad, price-wise in comparison. So, yeah, it'd be worth a little ripping. Yeah, Dom, I was born in Charlottesville, Virginia, grew up in Goochland County, and spent the vast majority of my adult life in the metro Richmond area. Last place I lived was downtown Richmond, Church Hill. Banks, Branch, Green, Allen, Surratt, Woods, Height, Eli, Blake Miller. Some more base. Jonathan Taylor, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Ring of Honor Tom Brady for the Pats.
A deed.
The Birds. Yes, I have, Joey. Yes, I have. Hang on. Hang on one second. I guess we're all right. I see miniature Primo on my screen, but I don't see him on yours, so I guess we're okay. Base. Benson, Howell, Davison, Reese, Coleman Jr., Concepcion, Coleman, Carson Beck, Lemon, Cooper Jr. We got a patch for the Saints. It is Tyler Shuck on the patch going to Bayou. Trey McBride for the Cardinals, Jalen Hurts, and more base. It's Shuck. Stribling, Falk, Johnson, Wheatgen, Terrell, McGowan, Smith, Morton. Out of 2026, Tootin, Brazel, and Talon Green for the Browns. Jefferson. How many quarterbacks do the Browns have? Do they have 50,000 quarterbacks? Eight, Johnny, be good? They got 8? Thompson, Brazel, Jadarian Price, Newsmeyer, Delane, Daniels, Allen, Thomas, Tyler, and Proctor. We've got Ashton Genty out of 99. We've got Matthew Stafford out of 50. We've got Drake May and DeBase. It's a good pack. Matty Stafford, Genty. Let's get this out of the way here. No, the next break's different from this one. Easier to get into. The biggest difference is the repacks in it. Floor of 50, ceiling of 1,000. Monungai. Tyler Warren. Malachi Fields. Bernard Johnson. Ty Simpson. Young. Francis. Randall. Sutton. And Miller. We've got Drake May with a Mason Taylor for the Jets. Micah Parsons. You're only 20,000 away, 20,000 likes away from shopping the stand again. Sadiq, Williams, Boston, Claiborne, Klubnik, Hurst, Downs, Law. Berrien Brown for the Saints. CJ Stroud out of 2026. Jalen Warren for the Steelers. Brian Thomas Jr. And our beloved base that we love so much. Somebody put something in the chat right now. Hurry up. Put it in the chat. I'm not kidding. Somebody put something in the chat. Hurry up. Hey, 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 you. All right, there we go. Q got me. There we go. All right, now we're talking. Now we're cooking. All right, there we go. All right, hey, look. I got to make sure you're not all passed out because nobody was saying anything, and that's unacceptable. Let's see here. Anthony Hill Jr., Lewis Bond, Malachi Lawrence, Messidor Lance, Skylar Bell, Chris Bell, Jeremiah Love. We got a Bijan. Tootin on the team logo. TJ Parker out of 2026. Newsmeyer and Malik Willis one more again. Who'd that be? DJ Moore and DeBase. All DeBase. 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 The plane. Piper, I'm just talking a little bit of smack talk. It was due. I hadn't done it for about 10 minutes. I think it was time to start it up again. And it worked. It worked. Yeah. Tootin. We ship all cards, Vinny. We ship them all out. They all get sorted and shipped. Ashton Genty, Bobby Wagner, Aller, Jones, Black, TJ Parker, Josh Cameron, CJ Williams, Ua Bernard, Caleb Douglas, Eli Stowers. Where that auto at? Oh, where that auto at? Oh, where that auto at? Did we not get one? Oh, we got one, I think. The Jets. David Bailey on the rookie auto for the Jets, going to Johnny Zero. We've got Jacoby Brissett, Justin Herbert, and a little bit more base. Look, the Jets get a D. There it is. Holla. Now let me check this real quick. I don't know why it's doing that. Let me double check this. Hold on. Wait 1 second. 1 second. Hold on. All right, it's pinned at the bottom of your screen. I don't know why it wasn't showing at the bottom of mine, but it's there. 4 hobbies, 5 repacks, floor of 50, ceiling of 1,000. That's right. I didn't say 50 and 300. I said 1,000. Yes, confirmed. CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Love, Jonathan Taylor, Dylan for the Cowboys, and a Mr. Mendoza for the Raiders. There you go, Mac. Good morning, Maverick. Hey, Muffin. Good morning. Good morning. It's Mendoza. Slab it up. Jackson Smith, Tet, Denzel Boston with the hidden auto. Last team magic for the Brownies. Holla. Nick, you get a D. You get a surprise D.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Mike Washington Jr. and Xavion Thomas for them Bears. I think the Raiders should do whatever they want, Salty. They should do whatever their heart tells them. That's what I think. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yep, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. All right, we got 4 boxes left. Let's do... let's just go ahead and do the other signature. Why not? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You get a deed. Daniel Dimes, Gadsden, Tua, and Jackson. Salty, I'm here if you need me. Okay. Cole Kmet, auto, rookie, Charger, Trey Harris out of 100. We got Paramount Pairings Lions and Mike Green. Mike Green. Back then they didn't want him. TBW, you're on the board. Collins for the Niners out of 25. Christian McCaffrey. We take those, Jerry. Oh, Jerry. A little deed right there. It's just a little bit. This is just a little bit. A miniature deed.
A deed.
Caleb Williams and Travion Henderson. Jordan Addison, Mike Evans, Sutton, and Gunnar Helm. Devontae Smith, Pierce Jr., London, and Mullings. Kal-El. Sup, Easton, sup. Sup, playa. Zach Ertz, For the Bears, Colston Loveland going to Mr. Pacheco on the Acha. ESPN 8, the Acha.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Baker and Mondon. Ligete. Tesla out of 225. Reed and Thornton. Chris Olave. Tate Ratledge. Bijan out of 50 on the in session. That's actually kind of sick. I haven't really seen this in session numbered all that much. That's pretty cool. Falcons. Who's that this time? Piper. That's pretty cool. 31 out of 50. You don't see that particular card numbered all that often. And Rocket Sanders. All right, let's get into Cosmic. I know we have a Resurgence and a Spectra. I feel like I want to open Cosmic. I feel like maybe this is it. This is it. It's right here. This is the box that we've been waiting for. Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. You never get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Williams, Irvin, Jordan Love, and Pat Bryant. McLaurin, what is that? What is that? What is that? Hold on 1 second here. What is this? Okay, I was like, what? Monungai, Josh Allen, Acha, Bucks, Egbuka out of 99 on the Solar Flare signature. There's your buck. There's a buck, Mac. There it is. It's right there. There it is. You're the missing member of En Vogue.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
CJ Stroud, Matt Stafford, Rico Dowdle out of 150, and Scorton. The Solar Flare autos are the hardest ones to hit out of that set of the autos. They're the most difficult ones to hit. Bo Nix, Judy, Hertz and Brown, and Malachi Starks. Williams, Pitts, Belton, and Noel. Samuel, Jefferson, Patty Surtain II, and Malachi Moore. You are 15,000 likes away from Shop the Stand. What happened? Did you all pass out? Huh? You were doing so great. You were doing so good. What happened? Did you all pass out? Did your thumbs fall off? Nico Jacobs, George Pickens on the Nucleus, and Upton Stout. Surtain, Prescott, Brees Hall, and Alec. It's a givey that we do, Vinny. There's a stand over here with cards on it. Whenever somebody hits the goals that we set, we'll do a Shop the Stand, and whoever wins it gets to pick the card they want off that stand. Jalen Royals. Achan. Theo Johnson, CJ Stroud, and Tootin. Johnny said, I'm doing my best, Primo. Leave me alone. Gonzalez, Hall, Dexter Lawrence, and Trey Harris. Pearsall, Evans, Kyle McCord on the white hole. Perfect. And Banks Jr. Pickens, Garrett, Burrow, Kiata. Dimes, James Jr., Kyler Murray, and Matthew Golden. Zay Flowers, Bijan Robinson, Breece Hall, and Isaac Tesla. Tua Higgins, out of 99, the man, the myth, the legend, Jared Goff. And JT going to Cam. Couldn't just wait. You couldn't wait one more second. One more second, Cam. You almost did it. You almost made it. You almost made it. May, Neighbors, Coleman, and Swessinger. It's funny how much that happens. It's funny how much that actually happens. Goddard, Darnold, Jackson Diott, and Landon Jackson. Pollard, Crosby, London, Billy Bowman Jr. Well, I don't know. That all depends. Do you want to get into a break that has a ceiling of $1,000 repack in it? If you do, there's one pin at the bottom of your screen. Achan, Gibbs, Barkley, Stewart. All right, let's get into Resurgence. And then we'll end with Spectra 24, the last one I've got. Detroit what? Detroit who? Detroit why? There's nothing. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there, man. Oh, we're going to be doing some baseball today. Yes, we are, Slick. Yes, we are. Slayton, Smith, Bosa, Evans, Tyler Warren, and Thomas. I won't be holding my breath, Josh K. No. Bowers, Thomas, Amon-Ra, Calais Campbell out of 250, Xavier Worthy, and Jordan James. Well, at least you've been there. I don't know what's worse. I bet you it's worse for you to have gone and never. I don't know. I'd like to at least go once. Bucky Irving out of 75. Nico on the refractor. Jordan Love and Tetaroa McMillan. Just once. It'd be nice to say that I went. You made it. Congratulations. You won the NFC. Yep, 4 in a row, Josh. I'm aware. I'm aware. Burra, Hendrickson, Kraft, Terry McLaurin, Scadaboo, and R.J. Harvey. RPA time. Cam, I'm going to need you to stop talking now. You're going to need to stop talking now. I'm a Pats fan. Stop. Stop. All right? That's enough. By the way, when I was growing up, the Pats were worse than the Lions. Yep. That changed quick, though. Trevor Lawrence, Derwin James, Kamara, Jordan James, RPA out of 149. It is Bayshaw Tootin and Quinshon Judkins. Should still have an auto. Hey, morning. Hurts, Kittle, Pollard, Travis Hunter out of 350, Hurts, and Colston Loveland. Hamilton, Penix, Williams, Luther Burden, Zay Flowers, and Luther Burden. The Luther Burden box. Gonzalez, Hall, McCaffrey, Irving, Patrick Mahomes, and Swinson. Kool-Aid, Purdy, Daniels, Joe Burrow out of 375, Travis Hunter, and Kyle McCord. We got the Caleb the Giants fans. So Caleb, just so you know, the only reason it happened is because the entire country was rooting for your team. That's it. That's all it was. The sheer willpower of everyone in the United States of America wanting your team to win made it happen. Twice. Geno Smith, Mahomes, Gibbs, Achan out of 425, Jackson Smith, and Bond. There is no Jag that is a Jag RPA. Yes, it is, Doc G, but that's Tootin. I thought for some reason you said, is that Hunter? That's Tootin. You finally landed. Okay, she can finally sit back, relax, and watch a little bit of ripping. Odunze, Hubbard, Jackson, Jettas. Old Dylan Gabriel found his way in there. Out of 375, Jalen Noel. All right, Dylan Gabriel. Fine. And we got one more to go. He does, D-Sauter. Taylor, McConkey, Drake May, Tet on the refractor, Hampton on the refractor, and Shuck base. All right, it's Spectre time now. That's all we got. We got Spectre time. What up, Aiden? Good morning. Yep, it's Spectre time. No, it is. It's Spectre time. Are you ready? Can you handle it? We're almost halfway full in the next break. 4 hobbies, 2 resurgence, 1 Topps Chrome hobby, a 2026 flagship jumbo, and 5 repacks. Floor of 50, ceiling of 1,000. Empty. It's Spectre time. Jared Wiley. For the Jags, it is Trevor Lawrence out of 60 on the Sunday Spectacle patch going to Doc G. Behind that is a Malachi Corley out of 25 on the auto for the Jets. And Jordan Travis, the Jets pack out of 25. It was the Jets pack. They do exist, you know that, right? Like, there are Jets packs out there. Yes, there are, because we just found one. We just saw it. Eagles. We've got Coupe de Jean on the base rookie. Hold on, we got a die cut. Montez Sweat on the green scope out of 30 for the Bears. Patch is Brett Favre out of 75. Epic Legends, if you say so. Going to Tim. Hey, Tim, you got your boy. And Warren Moon for the Titans. First on print out of 49. Going to D. Shambliss. What great looking cards these are. Coupe de Jean. The Montez Sweat wasn't bad either. Die cut out of 30. Get that out of my face. 2 more packs. 2 more packs. Travis Kelce base. Trey Benson out of 25 on the patch. Rising rookie. Nice little patch. on that. I don't remember who got the Cardinal. Jacob. Ricky Pearsall, first on print out of 8. Rookie auto for the Niners. Poor guy. One of these days. One of these days, Ricky. I remember when you played the Lions, Ricky. You looked great. You looked like an excellent player. And Chris Jones out of 60 for the Chiefs. We've got, okay, this is a little weird. Okay, it doesn't usually start with the patch. 8 out of 15 Sunday Spectacle. Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. That's kind of nice looking, isn't it? Jatavian Sanders on the Gamma out of 50 for the Panthers. We got Jerome Ford for the Browns on the auto. That is out of 199. And a Breece Hall for the Jets out of 99. The Jets were all over this box. They were everywhere. They were all, but they were everywhere. Nice little Warren Moon auto in that, though. Yeah, that's true, Andy. That's you're not wrong. You could have gone without taking the time to type that in the chat, but hey, you do you, boo-boo. Benson was out of 25. J-Ray's in the house. You got it, Josh. Anytime. Anytime you need it. I got you, bro. I got you. Nope. Nope. That ain't going to work. This one's a little bit thicker for some reason. And Travis Kelce. All right, let's do a recap of what we got in this one, and then I'll do a roll call for what's off the board in the next one. We're currently sitting at STG in the house. We are not at halfway. I repeat, we are not at halfway. We're not there. That means there's a bunch of nasty teams still in there, doesn't it? Yep. So we're just going to leave the nasty teams behind now. Is that what we're doing? Is that how we're rolling? We're going to leave the nasty teams chilling in there? Okay. All right. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. So be it. I mean, it is what it is. Recap. We got Montez Sweat on the green scope out of 30. Coop DeJean, Jared Wiley, Malachi Corley was out of 25, first on print. Jordan Travis out of 25. Tet, Hampton, Hunter, Burden, Calais Campbell out of 250. Saquon Barkley, Dart, Kyle McCord, Patty Surtain, Josh Allen. Jordan Love, Tesla out of 225. Jackson Smith and Tet. We have CeeDee Lamb, Jordan Love, Jonathan Taylor, Jeremiah Love, Parker, Malik Willis, Brown, Stroud, Jadarian Price, Tootin, Brazel, Green, McBride, St. Brown, Tom Brady, Jadarian Price, Patrick Queen, and a Hunter Henry on the wild card. Andy, never going to happen. Never going to happen. I'll take it. I brought him into this world, and I can take him out. Xavion Thomas for the Bears. Dylan Thieneman for the Bears. Tootin on the team color or team logo. Stafford out of 50. Omar Norman Lott out of 275. Genty out of 99. Bijan out of 50. Washington Jr. Reese. Myles Garrett out of 225. George Pickens Nucleus. Christian McCaffrey out of 25. Harris out of 100. Shuck Patch for the Saints. A-Chan out of 425 for the Panthers. Joe Burrow out of 375. Travis Hunter out of 350. Bucky Irvin out of 75. That's right, who? That's right. I'll do it. Jared Goff out of 99. Dowdle out of 150. Travis Kelce. Breece Hall was out of 99. Trey Benson patch was out of 25. Sunday Spectacle patch for T-Law was out of 60. Mendoza. Gabriel out of 375 auto. RPA Tootin out of 149. Travis Kelsey patch out of 15. Jatavian Sanders out of 50. Brett Favre Epic Legends patch out of 75. We had Denzel Boston for the Browns. Chris Jones out of 60. Warren Moon for the Titans out of 49, first on print. Colston Loveland auto. Ricky Pearsall rookie auto out of 8, first on print. Jerome Ford auto for the Browns out of 199. David Bailey rookie auto for the Jets. Egbuka out of 99, Solar Flare signature. Malik Neighbors auto. And Brock Bowers auto. Just a couple. That's all. Just a couple. Let's get somebody a deed immediately. All right. Good luck. Feels like this might be a slab. Mint 9 2024 Obsidian. Joe Burrow Black Color Blast. Hey Brandon. Hey Brandon. Just sit back and relax and watch the rest of the break. You're good. You're good. It's all good.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
I'm going to open this jumbo. I think it's time. A lot of cards in this. Yeah, that's the last football I'm doing today, you guys, in the shop right now. That's the last one. And then I'm sure Noah will probably do some more tonight, but he's going to start with basketball. So if you want to get a little football ripping in with 2, 3, 8 cards, that's the last one for quite a few hours. We've got, hold on, where are the rookies at? Francis, Randall, Sutton, Miller, Sadiq, Williams, Denzel Boston, Claiborne, and some more base with, whoa. Billboard materials for the Niners, Christian McCaffrey. Yep, we take those. Yep, deeds aplenty. Deeds aplenty. Actually, you know what? I don't think it even needs that. It doesn't. I was right. Deeds aplenty for the Niners. Who got them? Doc G. I hope you didn't pass out, Doc G. I know you work overnight. You just got a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Jamar Chase. Caleb Banks for the Vikings. Drake May. Nasty on the Conference Kings. That's cool. These aren't in there all that much either. It's just an insert, but you don't see them all that often. But we'll definitely take Drake May, Mac. Yep. Confirmed. I can confirm it. And then there is some base. It's Drake of May. Doc G, if you can hear me, if you're asleep, if you are slumbering right now, you hit a super short print of Christian McCaffrey. Okay? All right. This is Primo. We got Scat, Cyrus Allen, Jatavian Thomas, Tyler Proctor, Banks, Branch, Green, Allen. Out of 2026 Cooper Kupp, Caleb Downs. Uh-oh. There ain't no way both of those were in this. Look at that. Okay. Mac Hollins. That's 2 short prints. That's 2 of them in one box. That's why I kind of think the jumbos are a little bit better. Mac Hollins for the Pats.
A deed.
Pickens. And we should have an auto and a patch left, too. Yes, next break's pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's 3 Resurgence and 2 Cosmic, and the Cosmic will be out of a fresh case. I know you guys said you wanted to get into a little bit more Cosmic. We don't have that much left. I may even be put in a headlock when I'm done live streaming by Mister later, but sometimes you got to take a chance, folks. Surratt, Woods, Height, Raritan, Miller, Benson, Howell, Davison, Arvell Reese, Coleman Jr. Hey, Virginia. Malachi Fields out of 99 for them Giants. There you go, Mac. Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens. And more base. Hey, sometimes you got to take a chance, who? Sometimes you got to take a chance. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to lay it on the line and face the consequences that may, the repercussions. You know, sometimes things go that way. And sometimes you got to be willing to do that. Rodriguez. Whoa, watch it there, bro. Dylan, McDonald, Mendoza, Tyson, Lane, Bailey, Athen, Bryce, more base. We have Kendrick Law for the Lions. Wandale Robinson for the Titans. Puka. I have pulled in all Kings, Nick. It was Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers. Last football break of the day is pinned. That's the last one I'm doing today. Brown, Eli, Henderson Jr., Claire, Thompson, Brazel, Jadarian Price, Newsmeyer, Delane, CJ Daniels. We've got a little bit more base. Patch is Tez Johnson for the Bucks, not numbered, but we'll take it. Will McDonald the fourth. Trevor Lawrence, and the base. It's Tez. Ray hopped in that next break. Oh, trouble. Ray. Ray's boom boom room. The boom boom room. Bayou, I see you out there too. I saw you too, Bayou. Yes, I did. Cade Klubnik, Ted Hurst, Caleb Downs, Kendrick Law and Fano, Washington Jr., Derek Moore, Ione and Cease, Virgil. We've got KC Concepcion, Brian Burns. A Concepcion. Hello, Moto. We got, there's no downtown, Adam. It still evades us, but there was a rookie Kings. Bain Jr., Freeling, McClellan, Young, Hood, Hill Jr., Bond, Lawrence, Messidor. We've got Arvell Reese, Caden Proctor, and Brock Purdy with more base. We love it. We love it. We're all about it. Skylar Bell, Chris Bell, Jeremiah Love, Drew Aller, Logan Jones in black, TJ Parker and Cameron. And we continue on. Doc, did you see your super short print, madam? Ma'am. Doc. Spencer Rattler out of 2026. Jonah Coleman for the Broncos. Miles Garrett. Why does that look different? It's definitely different. It doesn't say refractor or anything, but the other ones don't shine like that one does, I don't think. And base, I just wanted to make sure. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to make sure now. I didn't know if you did or didn't. I didn't know. It's just different looking. It's got a little, I don't know, Eric. It's definitely different though. Okay. Doc, you're driving again? You were supposed to be settled. Doc doesn't never stop. I don't think Doc has slept in 7 years. Yep. Nope. No, I did this on my own for 4 years, and then I've been here with 238 cards for a year now, over a year. KC Concepcion, Coleman, Carson Beck, Lemon, Cooper Jr., Stribling, Falk, Chris Johnson. Deron Bland, James Cook, Malik Washington, and Shamar Chase with the base. I know you don't, Doc. I know it. I don't think it. I know it. I have a gut feeling that this is going to be a good auto. Just based off of how the box was. There was 2 short prints in it. Like, that just makes sense. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. It just makes good sense. Like, when you open a box usually and it's a nasty box, usually the whole thing is. Not just a kind of a little bit. Just the whole thing is. So let's find out. Now, I'll open this and there won't be an auto at all. But hey. Caden Wheatgen, Terrell, McGowan, Smith, Morton, Sonny Styles, Burks, Carnell Tate, Nick Singleton, and Cole Payton. Rookie QB for the Jets, it's Cade Klubnik out of 150 on the auto. I was hopeful, you guys. I hoped. I thought if I said it, it would happen because we still haven't pulled a Mendoza auto in here yet. But Jets, Tommy Allen, it is 28 out of 150, Tommy. And there's probably a good chance we might see that guy play at some point. Why is it? Oh, okay. Daniil Hunter, A-Chan, and base. I tried to speak it into existence. I tried. I did the best I could. And now we move on. We move onward. We cannot go back. Let's do a resurgence. Let's do a resurgence. Oh, no, wait. My bad. Oh, maybe he will. Maybe Gino will take him to the playoffs. You never know. Sam Darnold, Marvin Harrison Jr., Jared Goff out of 99. Sick. Nasty. 2 broke crew. Holla. Emmett Johnson and Ty Simpson. Jared Goff's been showing up today. No, I don't know what's left. The last football break for me is pinned at the bottom. Whoever, I can't see the name right now, but it's pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's 5 hobbies, 3 resurgence, and 2 cosmic. Cosmic will be out of a fresh case. I haven't even opened it yet, so. Ray. Puka. Bo Nix, Jalen Hurts, Sadiq, and Antonio Williams for the Commanders. Commanders are on the board. Yes, we are, Norton. We didn't have it yesterday because of TikTok got all wonky on us. But yeah, I'll end the day with Marvel. Yep. All right, now Resurgence. So we've got this, we've got a Topps Chrome and a Resurgence and 4 repacks left. Garrett, Bosa, Robinson, Will Campbell, DK Metcalf, and Jalen Reed. Joseph Burrow, Trey Hendrickson, Tucker Kraft, Trevor Lawrence, Josh Allen, and Dylan Gabriel. Derwin James Jr., Alvin Kamara, Jalen Hurts, Debo, out of 425, Mike Evans Refractor, and Nick Scorton. Norton, I think that's splendiferous. Pittman, Nakua, Olave, Barkley, Lambjack, Ty Felton. Sam Darnold, Stafford, Kelsey, another Sam Darnold. This one's numbered to 199. Egbuka and Ashton Gency. Here, we'll flip Matt Collins around so people can actually see what that card is. Josh Hines Allen, Xavier McKinney, Christian McCaffrey out of 250. Mike Evans, Josh Allen, and Omar Norman Lott. Tell him, Longway. You tell him. Did you check? Is that you, Bassmaster? It is. DeJean, Diggs, Hill, Dylan Gabriel out of 275, Jefferson, and Kata. I see it. I see it now. Yeah, that's the technical name of it, Noah. Crosby, Metcalf, Ridley, Nick Bosa for the Texans. Woody Marks on the auto going to owners. And Jack Sawyer, that is out of 99 owners. And it's also known as a deed.
A deed.
J. Ray, Henry, Horn, Sutton, Will Johnson, J.J. McCarthy, Torrey Horton. Indeed. Daniels, Shadeed, Anderson Jr., Devontae Smith, Jackson Dart, and Pat Bryant. RPA time. Get your boots on. Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Princely. RPA is, oh, no. Dylan Gabriel on the RPA for the Browns. Jack, we wanted it to be that other guy, but this is who we got. And Tootin. J. Ray or Steve or something. All right. Campbell, Worthy, Njigba, Jer Judy out of 299, Joe Burrow, and Donovan Jackson. All right, let's do that's right, Justin. All day, every day. That's right. Yeah. It was excellent, J. Ray. It was awesome. The sandwich was awesome. He probably had another one already just now today. I bet he did. It's either that or he went to In-N-Out, one of the two. Or maybe neither. But hey, you know. All right, we're going to do 2 more repacks because I said so. That's why. Mint 9, 2025 select Trevor Lawrence signature tie-dye Prism out of 25. 23 out of 25 for those Jaguars. Smack-a-fish. You're on the board. You are on the board.
A deed.
And hello. Nightmare Fuel, Ray Lewis. These repacks are sick. Are you kidding me? Houday. Look at that. Nightmare Fuel, super short print, Ray Lewis. That's just insanity, man. That's just insanity.
A deed.
All right, let's see if we can get lucky in Topps Chrome for a change. Now, just so you guys know, if you're new to the hobby or anything, Topps Chrome cards, autos, especially with rookies and things of that nature, will always go for a little bit more than everything else. Think Prism. Think Prism, like for Panini. All those cards always go for a little bit more out when they're Prism. Same deal with Topps Chrome. Pickens, Barron, Jalen Hurts. It's right there, bro. It's right there, right there. And Will Johnson. Wiggins, Montgomery, Jaden Daniels on the refractor, and Will Campbell. Latu, Jefferson, Saquon, and Jack Besh. Tracy Jr., Williams, Kelly, and Matt Golden. Flowers, Mahomes, Diami Brown, and Riley Leonard. Simmons, Woody Marks, Joe Burrow, and Billy Bowman Jr. Appreciate you hopping in that next one, ND. Thank you. Appreciate you. 400,000 likes will get you to shop the stand. It's a bit of a struggle trying to get there right now. Jacobs, Moss, and Cook, it's a little bit of a struggle. T-Law, Wilson, Derrick Henry, and Will Howard. Is that redemption? You never know with redemption. Could be monstrous sometimes. Ellick, Will Anderson, good luck, you guys. Topps Online Redemption Card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Topps Chrome Rookie Patch, RPA, huh? Autograph base of Jackson Dart for the Giants. Yes, you absolutely want this card, Mac. Now, Mac, I know you're fairly new to this. I know this is a PC team for you, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to set up a Topps account. You're going to scratch this off, and you're going to redeem it, okay? Nice hit. Nice hit. Or you could sell it online before you scratch it off. That's up to you.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
A deed. It's a deed. Spillane, Campbell, Fuaga, Tyler Warren. Pittman, Will Howard, Jackson Dart, and Will Johnson. Actually, Phil, you're not wrong about that. I don't know what the deal with that is, but well, it's up to him. It's his PC team. He's already got a Jackson Dart auto too, so you technically you don't have to do anything with it, bro. You could just post it online and sell it on eBay if you wanted to, or go to a show and sell it. Manning and Royals, but you definitely don't want to scratch that off before you're absolutely sure that you want to redeem it. I can tell you that. Wagner, Mayfield, Surtain, and Johnson. We got Stidham, Tank Dell, Rashad Bateman, and Gunnar Helm. Josh Sweat, Valdez Scantling out of 275, Tom Brady, and Igbuka base. There might be another surprise in this box. I don't think we've seen a super short print yet. Daniels, Trayvon Walker, Bosa, and James Pierce Jr. You did. Yes, you did, Smack-a-Fish. Hall, Allen, Cam Jordan, and Castro. Johnson, Davis, Allen, and JT. Reichert, Castro out of 250, May, and Arroyo. Well, that one's already nice and slabbed up for you there, Smack-a-Fish. Moore, Booker, Barry Sanders out of 199, going to Two Broke Crew, but never actually getting to him. That's just too bad, Two Broke Crew. He's got a little bit of wax up at the top there. Nothing that a little microfiber cloth won't take off, but he's got a little bit of wax at the top of the card. Cool looking card, though. All right. We've got Resurgence and 2 repacks remaining. And then I'll do a roll call for whatever may be off the board in that last football break of the morning. The Golden Mirror is Mac Hollins, Phil. Mac Hollins. Kyron Williams, Christian Gonzalez, Breece Hall, and Christian McCaffrey, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, and Nick Scorton. And yes, we'll do baseball after football fills. We're over halfway in that football. Wilson, Irving, McLaurin, Jamar Chase out of 175, CJ Stroud, and Xavier Watts. No, that's 2025, Smack-a-Fish. That's this year. PSA 9. Yeah, I believe it was 23 out of 25 on the back. Jettas, Collins, TJ Watt out of 99, Jackson Smith Refractor, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Taj Brooks. Patrick Surtain, CeeDee Lamb, Bryce Young, Jalen Lane on the refractor, Justin Herbert, and Shadur Sanders. Appreciate that follow, Taylor. No, it's 3 Resurgence, 2 Cosmic. That 5 hobbies in the next break. Harrison, Tua, Malik Neighbors, Mayfield, Caleb Williams, and Jaden Higgins. And it's hard enough to get 1 Cosmic into a break these days, much less 2. I'm just telling you. It's not easy to pull. It's not easy. Debo, CJ Stroud, Bo Nix, Chris Olave out of 425, Omarion Hampton, and Jalen Royals. Plus, I don't think I've seen it ripped anywhere else for at least a month. I'm nowhere. I've seen nowhere opening it. If you're getting back into it and it's been over 30 years since you collected, what should I buy? Ragu, what you're going to want to buy is who you're trying to collect. Go to a show in your area, wherever that might be, find you a card show, go to it, pay the admission fee, and walk around, talk to people. But you're going to want to start by collecting whoever who you want to collect. Whether it's a team or a player, that's what you want to do. And then you can expand from there, but Judy, Caleb Williams, Drake London, Coop DeJean, Lambjack, and Kenneth Grant. It's Ray Lewis, Phil. Love, Achan, Lawrence, Kelvin Banks Jr. It is Tyler Shuck out of 99 on the RPA going to Taylor. Taylor.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Darius Alexander. Butterfly in the sky. Oh, I can go twice as high. TJ Watt, James Cook, DeAndre Swift, CeeDee Lamb out of 175. Puka Nacua and Caleb Johnson. Yeah, watching breaks will help you get informed. You're right, Titletown. Just watching them and watching new stuff open, all of that stuff will help you get a little bit better grasp on, especially if you've been out of it for many, many years. Like, you don't know what year somebody was drafted and stuff like that. So, Omarion Hampton out of 225. Jaden Daniels, Nicky Manwari. Oh, it never happened. It never happened by you. That never happened. Stop. Look, I promise it did. It's not real. That's not real. It's a simulation. Stop. It's out of 75, or actually it's out of 99. A.J. Brown, Chris Jones, J.J. McCarthy, Stephon Diggs, Xavier Watts on the auto for the Falcons. Going to Ryan. All right, Ryan, we'll take it. Little Xavier Watts auto. Helm. Jahmyr Gibbs, Kyler Murray, Jamar Chase, Woody Marks on the refractor, Travis Hunter on the refractor, and Trey Harris. We got 2 repacks left. Get ready. Watching Primo read Green Eggs and Ham yesterday taught me all I needed to know about cards. I'm glad I could accommodate 5-star. I'm glad I could be there for you. Well, this is it, folks. We got 2 repacks left. This is the finale. And then the only football I've got for you guys is in the shop right now. 3 Resurgence and 2 Cosmic, which will be out of a fresh case that I still haven't opened yet. Long way. Come on now. Let's find you one. Doc G. Brock Purdy out of 25 for the Niners. Okay. That's not even a floor. That's more than a floor. And you got your little Brock Purdy action. Last one. It is a mint 9 out of 2020 Donruss Optic. Justin Jefferson, Purple Shock for the Vikings. Last chance, Nolan. You got it. Ain't nothing but a gangsta party. All right, let's do a recap of this. Wow, these repacks ain't no joke, are they? Okay, I'm gonna have to build some different breaks with those repacks in it. Yep, we got to do it. We don't have a choice. It's got to happen. I'm gonna do a recap of this break. Give me 1 second, and then I'll do a roll call for what's off the board in the next one. I don't know what's left. I know we're over halfway, so that means something's in there. And then Ethan, I'll run baseball after the next football break fills, whenever that may be. Hunter. Marks, Hampton out of 225. Chris Olave out of 425. Hampton, Castro out of 250. Walker and Valdez Scantling out of 275. Brady, Howard, Marks, Daniels. Malachi Fields was out of 99 for the Giants. Antonio Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Dylan Gabriel out of 275. Puka, Bo Nix, and Jalen Hurts. Ain't nothing but a gangsta party. Darnold, Harrison Jr., Johnson, Ty Simpson, Deron Bland, James Cook, Spencer Rattler and Jonah Coleman, Myles Garrett, Casey Concepcion, Price, Mendoza, Hamilton, Cup, Downs, Chase, and Caleb Banks. And here's all the stuff that was on the stand. So we had Barry Sanders out of 199 on the Legends of the Gridiron. Jared Goff out of 99. Christian McCaffrey out of 250. Sadiq. Xavier Watts auto for the Falcons. Lamb out of 175. Chase out of 175. Tez Johnson on the patch. Sam Darnold out of 199. Samuel out of 425. Watt out of 99. Dylan Gabriel RPA for the Browns. Woody Marks out of 99 auto. Klubnik out of 150. Drake May on the insert. Super short print. Billboard Materials. Christian McCaffrey for the Niners. Another short print. Matt Collins for the Pats. We had Tyler Shuck out of 99 for the Saints on the RPA. Jackson Dart Redemption RPA for the Giants. Nightmare Fuel Super Short Print Ray Lewis for the Ravens. Brock Purdy out of 25 out of Resurgence for the Niners. We had Justin Jefferson Mint 9 Purple Shock. We had Trevor Lawrence Signatures Tie-Dye Prism out of 9. That's out of 25. And then the Biagon. Joe Burrow 24 Obsidian. Color Blast Mint 9 for the Bengals. The Biagon. Good luck, everybody. I'm taking the overlay down. All replays are on YouTube. Take a screenshot right now. You got your break number. You got your name beside your squad. Okay? All right? That's all you need. That's all you need to go find it. All right? Good luck. I know, Mayberry. It's nasty. I know. 14 auto baseball break. I don't know. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I don't know what else to tell you. You snooze, you lose. Yeah, you snooze, you lose. All right, Resurgence. We'll begin it out. 6'3", 8-bit Primo. Let's see, Ethan. Let's see. Oh, he will one of these days. We got a lot of moving pieces right now, Mayberry. Getting that pop channel started, all that stuff. We got some moving pieces right now. Hill, Crosby, DK Metcalf, Calvin Ridley, Caleb Williams, and Jack Besh. Yep, 238 pop. 238 pop. Go follow it. Go search it up right now and go follow it. I'll probably be on there at least every once in a while, I would think. I don't know when, but I'm sure at some point I will be. Henry, Horn, Sutton, Shamar Turner out of 225, Nix, and Egbuka. Shemai. Michael Pittman Jr., Nakua, hold on. Abdul Kata out of 425. Malik Neighbors Refractor, Aaron Rodgers, and Will Howard. A bear in every pack? Purdy, Daniels, Rashid Shaheed, Baker Mayfield out of 275 for the Bucks, Goff, and Savion Williams. No, it's baseball. Baseball's pinned at the bottom of your screen. 14 autos, 3 mems, and who knows what else we'll pull out of that. Lawrence, James, Kamara, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the refractor, Drake May, and Benjamin Morrison. RPA time. Hertz, Kittle, Pollard, Ty Robinson. Our RPA is none other than Torrey Horton out of 99 for the Seahawks, going to Jack and Tyler Warren. Should still have another auto in this. Olave, Barkley, Darnold, Devin Neal on the refractor, Wilson, and Jackson Diat. Stafford, Kelsey, Hines Allen, and McKinney. Genty, Kyle Williams. Garrett, Bosa, Robinson, CJ Stroud out of 425, Michael Penix, and Chris Paul. Well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this, Justin. There's plenty of 101s still out there to be had in Resurgence. I'm fully confident that that's the fact. Will Anderson, Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, Scorton for the Panthers out of 275, Bijan, and Revel Jr. Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Xavier Worthy, Tua, Auto, Colts, Tyler Warren out of 125. There you go, Brent. And TJ Sanders.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Justin said, it's going to happen. I'm not worried about it. Primo. Njigba, DeJean, Diggs, Omarion Hampton, Quinshon Judkins, and Denzel Burke. All right, let's get into a Cosmic next. Uh-oh. 364,000 likes. We'll be shopping the stand by 2 o'clock this afternoon at this pace. Empty. Brock Purdy, James Cook, Jahmyr Gibbs, and Barron. Well, I don't know. That's up to you guys. I don't know who your PC teams are. I know that the vast majority, half the teams in baseball are not difficult to get. Then the other half, they kind of work their way up, all the way up to the Dodgers. That's just the way it is. But most of them are fairly easy to get. Swift, uh-oh, we got an auto already. Is that red? Demetrius Knight Jr., Kyler Murray, is this who Larry, Lakers fan? Who? What are you talking about? What? That doesn't even make sense. What? We try to make sense in here, Lakers fan. Best that we can. Oh no. I hope he's not still in here. Saquon Barkley auto out of 10. Bassmaster Drew, I hope you're not in here right now. Saquon Barkley. We don't have it. There's no kid. I don't know. I think you got the wrong channel, Lakers. There's no kids around here. 6 out of 10. Saquon Barkley. Lawback.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
No, that's a deed. Tyreek Hill, Kittle, Mike Evans out of 199, and Nolan. Fields, Metcalf, Dart, and Donovan Jackson. What's up, Core? Yeah, yes, I do. There's baseball pin at the bottom of your screen. 7,942 teams left in it. That's almost halfway. Hurts, Smith, Fannin Jr., and Norman Lott. Benson. Oh, hi. See, I told you sometimes. Yeah, Noah and Kobe are in their 20s. They're not kids. Yeah, no, I'm not even old enough to be their dad. Well, technically, I guess I would be. Mercury, Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Hangers and bangers. George Pickens and Jack Kaiser. Lakers, I don't know why. Maybe you need to go to an optometrist. I think your eyes might be, I think something might be wrong with your eyes. Hall, Pearsall, Stroud, and Jack Besh. Yeah, something's definitely up with your eyes, bro. What a box. Evans, look at this. Out of 75, Nico Collins. Carson Schlesinger on the Nucleus and Kenneth Grant. Well, this is quite the box, isn't it? Is this going to be the case that has the Lunar in it finally? No, I'm just call me Django Unchained. Samuel, Justin Jefferson, Josh Allen, and Will Campbell. Tabs, lunchtime. What'd you bring for lunch today, Tabs? Nico, Surtain, Murray, and McCord. Prescott, Young, Hurts and Brown, and Milrow. Leftover pizza. Lunch of champions. Tua, Christian Gonzalez, Odunze, and Caleb Johnson. Irving, McLaurin, Kyle Hamilton, and Dylan Gabriel. Question of the day. I don't even remember at this point. Stroud, Bo Nix, Revel Jr., and Tyleek Williams. Oh, what was the first sporting event you ever went to, Tabs, that had to be paid for? Not like I went to my brother's soccer match, but something that you had to pay for. Achan, Theo, Jamar Chase, and Jordan Birch. It was good, War Dog. I'm definitely getting that again. Williams, Chase, Shamar Stewart out of 99, and Hairston. Grizz and Sixers. Crosby, Achan, Mahomes, Will Howard. Gibbs, Pickens, Surtain, and TJ Sanders. Oh, why did you come back in here, Drew? I said, what are you doing in here? You're not supposed to come back. You're supposed to give up and just give up. All right? Miles Garrett, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Tesla out of 25. This is one of the best Cosmic boxes ever. 15 out of 25 Lions. Tron. And Jackson Dart. Cardinals baseball game. Flowers, Robinson, Brees Hall, and Gunnar Helm. All right, we're going to go move on to Resurgence. Empty. No Crave, it did not. We got another one, though. We got another one. Fields, Rogers, Brown, Jones, Shuck, and Stutzman. Ooh, at Riverfront. Nice Firehawk. Waddle, Swift, McCarthy, A.J. Brown out of 100, Cam Ward, and Mimbu. Cincinnati Reds game. Mine was a WCW not televised event. Gardner, Herbie, McKinstry, Bijan Robinson out of 375, Amon-Ra on the refractor, and Terrence Ferguson. House show. That's right. That's right, Tip. House show. Lawrence, Watt, Cook, Eamon Worry out of 425, Amon Ra, and Malachi Starks. London, Love, Achan, Jack Besh out of 399, Purdy, and Achan. I don't know. I'm not. I cannot remember who was there. I really don't. I think Sting was there, but I really can't remember, man. I just remember being at it. I don't remember much other than that, other than being with my dad and saying those guys are dancing the lombardo on that guy when I was 4 years old. That's what I remember. Chris Jones, A.J. Brown, Chris Jones, Riley Leonard, Brock Purdy Refractor, and Quinn Ewers. Waddle, Fields, Rogers, Prescott, Texans, Jaden Higgins, and Travis Hunter. Old Jaden Higgins. RPA time. Bo Nix, Jerry Jeudy, Caleb Williams, Trey Amos. For the Giants, it is Abdul Carter out of 50. Well, bro, little gold auto up there, too. That's different. That's a nice looking card. We'll take that. It look a good. It look a real good.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
And Shamar Stewart. I don't know. Here, I'll tell you now. There are currently 23 teams left in baseball. We are not at halfway in that. 14 autos. 14 autos, 5 hobbies. Baker Mayfield, Deebo Samuel, CJ Stroud, George Pickens, Shadur, and Matthew Golden. Justin, that's because they haven't appeared yet. J.J. McCarthy, Kyler Murray, Chase, Jared Goff, Omarion Hampton, and Alec. Murray, Chase, Brock Bowers out of 275, Kyle Hamilton, Shuck, and Derek Harmon. It's Brock Bowers. Jared Goff, Sauce Gardner, Justin Herbert, R.J. Harvey, Chase, and Milrow. We'll get back into school. What did I tell you about dropping out of school, Connor? Stop that. You get back in there now. All right, Cosmic, and then we got one more Resurgence. Oh, these packs are all over the place. Look at this. All right, Carson, I see you. Empty. Jahmyr Gibbs, Calvin Ridley, Marvin Harrison Jr. on the nucleus, and Tate Ratledge. Voila. Pickens, Garrett, Lambjack, and Xavier Watts. Lambjack? Lambjack. It's Lambjack. Flowers and Bijan, Brock Bowers, and Colston Loveland. Dexter Lawrence, Brock Purdy, Cam Wood, and Donovan Jackson. James Cook, DeAndre Swift, Matthew Stafford, and Omar Norman Lott. Crave, don't hate me. Promise that you won't, no matter what happens in life and in this break. Tyreek Hill, Justin Fields, Josh Allen, and Mason Taylor. DK Metcalf, Hurts, Olave, Derek Harmon. Super Bowl 27. Now that's quite the first event. Nico, Surtain, Jackson Dart, and Benjamin Morrison. Love, JJ, Walter Nolan, and Derek Harmon for the Steelers. Drake May, George Kittle. TJ Sanders, and on the space dust for the Bengals, Shamar Stewart, 75 out of 75. It's not Joe Burrow, bro, but... it is a Bengal. Yeah, no kidding, Wonks. Neighbors, Goddard, Josh Allen, and Will Howard. Anything less would be uncivilized. Smith, Jones Sr., Hampton, and Travion with a Darius Alexander. Rico, Jackson, Barkley, and Ollie Gordon. That's wild, Joe. Jones, James, Bucky Irving, and Luther Burden. It's out of 10, Jeff. Crosby, Achan, Waddle, and Quinn Ewers. Sam Darnold, Tony Pollard, Matt Stafford on the white hole, and Jackson Dart base. Might be the white hole box, which would kind of make sense considering how nasty that first box was. They would put those right beside each other, right? Tua, Christian Gonzalez, Burrow and Chase, and Graham. Hall, Pearsall, Stafford again, and Tyler Booker. Look, Doc's like, I can't believe this. Unbelievable. Fortnite, what up? Yo, yo. Mike Evans, Samuel, Murray, and Anthony Belton. Out of 99, David Njoku and Jalen Lane. We got one resurgence left. I am all caught up, Piper, so that I think the next episode comes out tomorrow, I think. And then there's only one after that, I believe. All right, here we go. Good luck. El Duderino. Nada. Nada. Stafford, Kelsey, Allen, Harold Fannin Jr., Puka, and Malachi Moore. The dude abides. Hey, bro, when I saw it, I was like, well, they must have been there. McKinney, Garrett, Bosa, Robinson, Jaden Daniels, and Collins. Now you watch, dude. Within the next 15 minutes, somebody else that would have gotten them will show up in here. They'll be like, "Oh man." Burrow, Hendrickson, Kraft, Debo out of 399. Ashton Genty on the refractor, and Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. They're gonna do basketball tonight, dude. Noah and Colin will do basketball tonight. And then Mr. and Mrs. are supposed to be unveiling the Pop channel tonight too. So it's an extravaganza. I'm just going to be in the background of both live streams doing popping and locking. Sometimes it'll be with Noah and Colin, and then I'll make my way to the other room and I'll be popping and locking on the Pop channel. Horn, Sutton, Pittman. Oh, watch it now. Cam Ward on the string theory, super short print. Going to twos. Twos for me.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Herbert and Tate Ratledge, that's a pretty good hit. Nakua, Olave, Barkley. So Wonks, it's going to be too easy for me. I got you, Edward. So it's going to be basically where you can go do TCG stuff. Like Pokemon and probably Magic at some point. And I mean, probably a little bit of everything. TCG, that's what it's going to be. Do I have the wrong break number up there? No, I don't. Okay. Thomas out of 149, Caleb Williams and Kaiser. Not that they won't do other stuff. Like, yeah, exactly. One Piece. But they'll do, I'm sure they'll do other stuff as it progresses. Like, breaks. You can't really do that with Pokemon all that much. But you know what I'm saying? Like, they'll probably do some Disney at some point. You know, stuff like that. Watt, Darnold, Travion out of 399, Bryce Young, Lambjack, and Ollie Gordon. Dragon Ball, that's exactly right. Star Wars, correct. I'm doing good, Bran. Look. That's Ethan right there. That's your host right there, I'm pretty sure. Worthy, Jackson Smith, Coop DeJean, Devin A. Chan out of 299, Harrison Jr. and Devin Neal. There's your host right there. That's your host. Whenever we want it to, Liz, tonight, I think. I'm pretty sure tonight. Diggs, Hill, Crosby, CeeDee Lamb, DeAndre Swift for the Bears, going to Doc G, and Walter Nolan. 238 Pop. Go follow it now. Don't question later and be like, what was the name of that channel again? Go follow it now. Go type in search, type up 238 Pop, and follow it. Metcalf, Ridley, Henry, Kyle McCord, Cam Ward, and Barrett Carter. Brian, go follow it, and you will find out in not too long because they're going to be on tonight. Herbert, McKinstry, Sertan, Krosky Merritt, and Fannin. And if you're not following it, then, you know, you won't have, you know what I mean? You need to go follow it. That way it pops up when they're live. The rest will explain itself. Oh, you're not getting on tonight, Ethan? No, that was all the way up till yesterday. So today they backed out. Yep, they backed out. Unbelievable. Rashid Shadeed, Will Anderson Jr., Aiden Hutchinson, Braden Swinson, Terrence Ferguson on the RPA, and Ty Robinson. Yep, they backed out. They backed out. And last pack Magic. Oh, Ethan's got cold feet. I knew it. Micah Parsons, Josh Allen, Calais Campbell, Omarion Hampton out of 199, CJ Stroud, and Omarion Hampton. Well, still go follow it anyways, even if they're not live this week. Go follow it now. That way, when we are live on it, it just pops up at the top of your thing at the, kind of like 238 Cards does now. If you're following it and the account goes live, it'll pop up at the top there and you'll see that it's live. All right, let's do a recap. That Cosmic box was absolutely nasty. I'm going to do a recap of this. Thank you, all my football peeps. I know some of you aren't baseball peeps, so I know you'll be skedaddling. Thank you. Everything ships, Carson. Every card ships. I'm going to do a recap of this, and then we will get baseball on the table. We're not quite at halfway yet, but it's close. Mike Bruh's in here. He said he was going to take 10 teams, so we should be good. All right, recap. Cam Ward, Debo out of 399, Genty, Fannin Jr., Stafford, Dart, Lambjack, Harrison Jr., RJ Harvey, Besh out of 399, Patty Surtain, Hertz and Brown, Josh Allen, Fannin Jr., Dart, Mike Evans out of 199, Gibbs, Hampton, Judkins, Nick Scorton was out of 275, and Bijan Robinson out of 375. Doc G, was good to see you. I'm glad you're doing okay. I got you. No, all good. You know where I'll be. You know where I'm at. I'm easy to find. I'm very easy to find. Shamar Stewart out of 99. Nico Collins out of 75. Baker Mayfield out of 275. Carter out of 425. Turner out of 225. Eamon Worry out of 425. AJ Brown out of 100. Swessinger on the nucleus. CJ Stroud out of 425. Achan out of 299. Travion out of 399. Thomas out of 149. Matthew Stafford. Whitehole. Shamar Stewart out of 75. Cam Ward. Jaden Higgins auto. Omarion Hampton out of 199. Njoku out of 99. Abdul Carter RPA out of 50. Brock Bowers out of 275. We had Torrey Horton out of 99. Tyler Warren auto out of 125. DeAndre Swift auto for the Bears. Terrence Ferguson RPA out of 75 for the Rams. Tesla out of 25. Genty Mercury for the Raiders. Cam Ward String Theory super short print for the Titans. And Saquon Barkley 6 out of 10 Equinox auto for the Eagles. All right, I see you, Blaine. Marvel is pinned at the bottom of your screen. Baseball is now. Let's take the overlay down. And the baseball overlay is up on YouTube if you need to see it for any reason. All right, let's get this. Let's get that. One of them. We'll kind of alternate. Oh, let me do this real quick. Sorry, I told him I don't run it all that often, so I told a certain amount of people that I'd invite them whenever I did, so. All right, pristine time. Good luck. Phil. Hey, Phil. Empty. My last break of the day, Indy. Yep. Clemente, Painter, Julio Rodriguez, Dylan Beavers, Corey Seager, Bo Bichette, and Joe Ryan. That's right, Max. Oh, I'm going to. Marvel's next. You know, you already know, and I don't even know what's going to come out of this. You never can tell. Jonah Tong, Mookie Betts, Corbin Burns, Randy Johnson, Justin Crawford, Spencer Swellenback, and Bryce Eldridge. Nico Horner, Max Fried, Keyshaw, Nolan Ryan, Cole Young out of 99, Chase DeLauder, and Fernandez. Do they make desirable Reds cards? They sure do, J. Ray. I thought you said you were going to get me something for Christmas. Was that a fib? You said I was going to get you this nasty Cincinnati Reds card from out of the Bob Ross collection. Were you lying? Acuna, Ortiz, Teal, Cassie, Bobby Witt Jr. out of 75, Quan and Chandler. I sure hope not, B, because if you're holding out for both of those, you shouldn't. That's not that. There's no reason to do that on either one of those boxes. Now I know Sapphire, but you definitely shouldn't hold out for Logo Fractor. That didn't even roll off the tongue right. That's. Joe Ryan, Eddie Haino, Buxton, Ronald Acuna, Nico Horner, Caglione, and Byron Buxton. Turner, Pujols, Raleigh, Kurtz, Snell, Eldridge, and Acuna. Pete Rose is desirable, I guess. All right, it's time for encased cards right here. For the Giants, we start out with Drew Gilbert going to Kerry Jackson. For the Astros, Amai, you're on the board, Steven. And on the patch auto, I doubt it, J. Ray. It's doubtful. We've already tried once. For the Cardinals, Ted Simmons going to Wonks.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
A deed. A deed. Max, it's a deed. All right, we're going on to Finest now. It's Topps Finest. Max, I've pulled 5 superfractors out of this product that we're about to open right here. 5. Stick around, here comes number 6. Nah, I'm just talking trash. Wynn, Thomas, Verlander, Ramirez, Freed, Ronald Acuna out of 150, Colson Montgomery, Rare, Carlos Rodon, Kyle Tucker, and Sal Stewart base. Sal Super. Don't do that to me, dude. Stop it. You stop that right now. Because if I pull a Sal Super, then we're forced. Primo Fractor. If I pull a Sal Super, you know it doesn't end there. You know you don't get that card right. We're gonna have to come up with something. We're gonna have to come up with something. Kurtz, Chandler, Ramirez, Altuve, Kyle Teal, Neto, Otani, Connor Griffin, Aaron Judge out of 199, and Salvi Perez. No, we'll have to come up to some kind of agreement. A superfractor out of a damaged retail box. Well, Connor Griffin base, Bregman, Alonso, Tatis, Early, Paul Skeens out of 50 on the rare. Yep, that's a we take those, Jacob. Murakami base, Witt, O'Neal Cruz, and Carson Benj. A Primo fractor. It just says deed all over it. Everywhere. Like a logo fractor, but it just says deed everywhere. Joe Ryan, Garcia, DeGrom, Jack Winkler auto for the Marlins. Hey, Christine, they sat there for a minute. Congrats. Drew Gilbert, O'Neal Cruz, Suzuki, Otani, Sal Stewart on the X-Fractor rookie, and Logan Gilbert. Max, have you seen my friend Joe Boo? Well, now you have. Max, go look up Joe Boo on YouTube whenever you're just sitting around at home and you don't have anything to do. Just go to YouTube and type in Major League and Joe Boo. Ellie De La Cruz, Jack Caglione, Scooble, Altuve, Tucker, Henderson, Finest Timelines, Rare Manny Machado, Rare Marte, and Mizorowski base. This guy was supposed to be a lot better than he is. This guy right here. I don't know what happened, but he's not good like he was supposed to be. K-Jack, so anybody that didn't watch movies in the 80s, anybody that watched 80s movies probably wouldn't know who Joe Boo is. Baldwin, Caminero, Trout, Spencer swelling back for them Braves because Adam always gets a deed. Carroll, Guerrero Jr. out of 250 on the rare, Max Fried, Basayo, Drew Gilbert on the X-Fractor, and Jacob Marcy. I'm just saying, I mean, some people are going to watch. It depends on who. Drunkle, I'm sure nobody, I'm sure mom and dad or somebody, uncle, aunt, are the reason why you know about Joe Boo. Because they had to be the ones watching it. You would, it's highly doubtful that you would just watch Major League the movie, unless it came on TV. I guess. What do I know? Or if you're from Cleveland, that's true. Empty. Pedro Serrano's favorite deity. That's right. I don't think I've ever heard the description of Joe Boo put any better than that, Joletti. Carson Williams, Ritter, Lee, Jose Altuve, DeGrom out of 150, Holiday, and Adames. Mr. DeGrom. I do not have a Ricky Bond auto, but I know there's some cool Leaf cards out there, Indy. Carson Williams base rookie, Valera, Soderstrom, Soto, Mason Miller for the Padres out of 99, Christian Yelich, and a Carter Jensen base rookie. Hey, Phil. Okay. All right. Things are clearing up around here, Drunkle. Jeter, Ballesteros, Yamamoto, Ichiro, Alex Rodriguez, Buxton, and Swanson. And I also, if you've never watched this, you guys, if you've never watched this movie, I would watch it. You want to watch Silver Bullet? Watch it. It's a scary movie, but you want to watch it. Trust me. Watch Silver Bullet. Watch Silver Bullet for no other reason than Gary Busey. Swanson, Baldwin, Altuve, Sal Stewart, Perdomo out of 150, Carroll, and Perdomo. I'm telling you, you can thank me later. Watch it. Buttered sausage, that's right. This was before he got in that car accident or motorcycle accident or whatever it was when he basically messed him up a little bit. Gilbert, Melton, Colson Montgomery, Jazz Chisholm out of 199, Francisco Lindor out of 75, Colby Thomas, and Sal Stewart base. That's right, something. We've got this one and one more after that. And then all we've got's the last season, which will come out sometime next year, I guess. Colson Montgomery. Drew Gilbert, Slittler for the Yankees, Kafus, Pete Crow, Pete Alonso, Sal Stewart again on the base, and Bo Bichette. You've got like 5 Sal Stewart rookies in this so far. Oh, no. Oh, no. George Foster out of 75, the home run hitter for the Big Red Machine. Going to the dude, and he abides.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
George Foster, bro. Uh-oh. Well, another great. Out of 50, Felix Hernandez for the Mariners going to 704 Sports Cards. We'll take that too.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And for the Pirates, Hunter Barco. That's one of their 8 prospects right there. Hunter Barco for the Pirates. Tribute time. That is empty. We'll take it, Jacob. We'll take it. Oh, we'll take it. All right. And then we got one more pristine. And then all I've got for you guys is marble. That's next is marble. Ellie. Willie Mays. For the Red Sox, Jaron Duran out of 150. He's got a little plastic on him. Hang on. No big deal. Jaron Duran for the Red Sox. Going to Phil Collins. Willie Mays Hayes. Ronald Acuna. Jimmy Fox. Pete Crow Armstrong on the stamp of approval patch out of 199 for those Cubs. Going to War Dog. You're the man now, dog. Bryce Matthews, Albert Pujols, Agustin Ramirez on the patch out of 75 for the Marlins. That was a balk, by the way. Well, Phil, you know. Henry Ford. You're getting the legends, bro. Barry Larkin out of 99. Barry Larkin out of 99 for the Reds.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
And Babe Ruth out of 75. Bo Bichette. Corey Seager. On the patch, it is Byron Buxton for the Twins out of 150. The Bambino. And one more at you. Jose Ramirez. Oh, my goodness, it's a redemption. Good luck. Paul Skeens. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a Calling the Shot dual autograph. Now again, if there's 2 teams on this, it will go to the more expensive team on that card in this break, folks. That's how it goes. If it's the same team, it's the same team. Base, But I think this, if I remember correctly, isn't this a player and an announcer? Isn't that right? David Freese for the Cardinals and Joe Buck. Yep, it's going to the Cardinals. That is Wonks. There you go, Wonks. Congratulations.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
A deed. All right, we're down to pristine now. Good luck. Nice little hit there, Wonks. Yeah, it is a cool card. The finale is now empty box. Horton, C.J. Abrams, Jose Ramirez, Ritter out of 199, Binge, Adames, and Julio Rodriguez. Nate, I pulled one. Was that the one I pulled? Correa, Butler, Jackie Robinson, Mike Trout, Skubal, Burns, and Carson Williams base. I thought so, Nate. I thought so. Swanson, Toll, Rooker, Otani, Stowers out of 150, Dolander, and Swellenback. It's Otani. Horner, Messick, Basayo, Lindor, Pete Crow out of 75 color match, Kurtz, and Trevor Story. Jackson, Marcelo Mayer, Gore on the super short print. It is Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres, and that is Corey Bowling, a deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Ty Cobb, Teal, and Gilbert.
What are we doing, y'all? Look at this. No hat. Are we ripping cards? Should I open some packs? How's everyone doing? I got my hair cut. It's a little bit short right now. Should I open a pack? Where's the list of who has what? Shh, don't tell Primo. Let's hit a superfractor right now. Wouldn't that be crazy? All right, Brady House. We have Jefferson Cuero, Chase DeLauder, Pete Alonso, Brady House again, Yankel Fernandez, and Luke. I love these cards, by the way. I love these cards. We are in a different timeline, aren't we? He'll be right back. I feel like I don't always wear a hat. I just always wear a hat on stream. Okay, I'm going to hit a Sal Stewart right now. This is one of the autographs. Ooh, what is this? We have Nathan Church. That's sick. Number to 99. Yes, we'll have Sapphire Baseball. That goes to the Cardinals. Who has the St. Louis Cardinals is Wonks. 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 Josh G, do I need to mute you? Ooh, that one's a thickie. I need to save that one for him. Let's go, Wonks. That's right. I'm Primo's younger brother. Much younger brother. All right, Ryan Ritter for the Rockies. There we go, Raymond. I saved the thick one for you.
Okay.
Because it's going to be a 101.
It's going to be a 101.
Yeah, so look at it's a thickie. Look at that.
It's the patch on it.
It is.
Open.
Okay, awesome. Yes, I am his younger brother. Yes, about 10 years. Ooh, Chris Sale. All right, Braves. Man, I love these cards this year.
They're really nice.
They are so nice. That is the orange to 25 for the Braves. AC Bennett, congratulations.
And all of those that I've opened, I still haven't opened a 101 out of that product.
Really?
I have not.
Wow. Yeah, they did such a good job on that this year. I love that product. All right, Jacob.
Thank you, mister. All right. Recap. Sale, Ritter, and Church. Not bad. Not bad. I'm going to put this base to the side here, you guys. And then I'm going to do a recap of this. And then as far as what's next is Marvel. That's what I've got in there. I don't know how many spots are gone here. I'll tell you right now kind of where we're at in Marvel. So as it stands, we're about 10 spots away from halfway, which isn't a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. But I'm going to do a recap of what we did hit in this, and thank you everybody for your patience in that one. I know usually we don't sit with baseball. Usually we rip baseball, but we sat a little bit with that one. We'll do more baseball tomorrow. I'll start with the break with the last box of Gilded. No, Wheels, that's going to be my last one is Marvel. But I'll be back on tomorrow morning. Noah and they'll be on tonight doing basketball, and I imagine they'll do something else, but I don't know that for sure. But I know they'll be doing basketball. I just don't know if it's going to be case breaks or what it might be. Pete Crow out of 75, Ritter out of 199, Babe Ruth out of 75, Colson Montgomery, Chisholm out of 199, Stewart, Perdomo out of 150, Marte, Kurtz out of 50 was Paul Skeens. I am Wheels. 7 o'clock Central every day, Monday through Saturday right now, and then at least a few Sundays I'm going to be on for football. DeGrom out of 150, Lindor out of 75, Miller out of 99, Guerrero out of 250, Rare, Acuna out of 150, Bobby Witt out of 75, Sal Stewart on the X-Fractor, Aaron Judge out of 199, Cole Young out of 99, Jack Winkler auto for the Marlins, Otani, Stowers out of 150, and Byron Buxton out of 150. We also had Augustin Ramirez out of 75, Jaron Duran out of 150, the super short print, Fernando Tatis Jr. for the Padres, Freeze and Joe Buck on the redemption, Barry Larkin out of 99, Spencer Swellenback out of 75, Pete Crow out of 199, Hunter Barco and Amai for the Astros. Then we had Drew Gilbert for the Giants. We had George Foster, which was out of 75 for the Reds. Ted Simmons on the bat auto. You also have Nathan Church out of 99. Ryan Ritter for the Rockies. Felix Hernandez out of 50 for the Mariners. And then Chris Sale out of 25 for the Braves. Adam, you always find a way, don't you, bro? Somebody always they treat you right most times. Most of the time they treat you right. And then we'll do regular hobby, Sapphire Mint, regular hobby, Sapphire Mint. That's how this will go. All right, good luck, everybody. It is rip time. No, Tyler, this is my last one of the day, my friend. I'm going to take this down real quick so you can't see it anymore. I'm going to put Deadpool Personals Hobbies boxes up there. I'm going to take this out. Lexi, good luck. I see you out there, Lexi. You got more than a couple of spots. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Lexi. All right. We are good to go. Good luck, everybody. Hang on. That looks a little off center there. Hold on. All right. Good luck. Let's start with some mint. Let's start with a little mint. Stop trying to see it. Stop it. I said stop it. Refrigerator. Uh-oh. We got a gold here or something? 3 to the back. There's my favorite character of all time. It's Beast. Gamora. They did a really good job of Gamora on this mint. Cloak and Dagger. Black Widow. Mr. Fantastic. Spider Ham, Rocket Raccoon, Red Hulk, Colossus, and She-Hulk out of 50 gold. Well, well, well. A deed. A moderate deed. We just found one right here. Oh, and that girl's Bayard. That girl's Bayard.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
All right, I think it usually goes this way. 3, 2, 1. We've got an artist auto, Arthur Adams, for the artist auto spot. And that's how this break begins. And out of 50, She-Hulk and an artist auto. Empty box. But we got way more than that to open. Let's start with this Marvel regular hobby here. And I'll reiterate, Mint and Sapphire, all cards will go in top loaders, even the base cards, okay? So don't you fret. Don't you worry even a little bit. Caden, stop it. Caden, stop it. Right now. Stop it. You've been warned. Stop it. Empty. You don't fib me, Caden. She-Hulk's numbered to 50, Rob. We got Meanwhile insert. Beast out of 25. Nasty. Orange Wave. Dark Gwenpool. Emma Frost. Mischievous is what she is. Kitty Pryde and Nova. I got you, Rob. It's Beast. U.S. Agent on the fanfare. Devil Dinosaur, Taskmaster, Agatha Harkness, and Black Panther. Miles Morales on the Beyond. Nimrod out of 150. Lizard. Devil Dinosaur. Miss Marvel. And Hallows Eve. Hallows Eve. Hallows Eve. All right. Let's see a sketch. Werewolf by Night. Dark Gwenpool on the Future Stars. Toxin. Jeff the Landshark. Jubilee and Rocket Raccoon. One World Under Doom on the insert. Doctor Doom out of 399. Luke Cage, Scream, Dazzler, and Miles Morales. Doctor Doom, yeah? Caden, I don't know. Chameleon, Spider-Woman, Silk, Gambit, Thanos, and Ghost Spider. Oh no, yeah, that goes to the artist spot. That goes to the artist spot. Doctor Doom, just like this does. Out of 75, EM Gist. I don't think I've seen him before. And no, it's all Josh. It doesn't have nothing to do with luck. That card was never going to Wolverine ever for any reason, anywhere. I don't think, unless somebody else does it a different way. So, I wouldn't think of it that way. Out of 75, Invisible Woman, Sleeper Agent, Quicksilver, and Amaranth. White Tiger, Glob, Doc Ock, Baron Zemo, Hawkeye, and Beta Ray Bill. Smack-a-Fish, it's usually one of the first ones off the board. Cyclops on Fanfare, Tigra, Captain Marvel, Dormammu, and Man-Thing. Black Panther insert, One World Under Doom, Forge, Moonstar, America Chavez, and Gamora. Doyle Dormammu, Scarlet Witch, Hope Summers, Infernal Hulk, Archangel, and Lady Henrietta. Meanwhile, insert Clea out of 275, Venomouse, Dormammu, Wiccan, and Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom, yeah? It's Sapphire time. Ready to see some really cool cards? Good, because we're about to. Nothing. There's nothing in there. Hellgate, Hercules, Wolverine, we'll take that, and Star-Lord. And like I said, all Sapphire cards will be top-loaded, even the base. Spider-Man, that's like a $200 card. Mutina, Sabretooth out of 75, and Vision it's 43 out of 75, Sabretooth. Well, don't get used to it, Willie. And congratulations. Mary Jane, Doyle Dormammu, Thena, and Raylith. Devil Dinosaur, Long Shot, Doyle Dormammu out of 50, 42 out of 50, and White Fox. Venom, Daredevil, Colossus out of 99, and Doctor Strange. I don't think we've seen the best card out of this box yet. That's just me guessing is what that is. That's a guess. That's a complete guess. Chameleon, Scream, Spider-Ham, and Blade. The gold Spider-Man card went for $4,500, Tristan. Thanos, Glob, maybe I was wrong. Spider-Punk out of 99. Oh, he's cool. I haven't seen him very many times. And Mystique. Spider-Punk's cool. Spider-Boy, Taskmaster, Moon Knight, and Iron Man. So not a terrible box. It was I. It was just I. It was just I. All right, Mint, you're up next. And then we do regular hobby, Sapphire, and Mint one more time. Stop trying to look. You all try to do it too. Stop it. Full of mischief, every one of you. Right? Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, Magic, Black Cat, Silver Sable, Black Knight, She-Hulk, Eternity, Mephisto, and out of 75, Blade. Holla. And let's see what's chilling. 3, 2, 1. Colossus out of 100. It is 36 out of 100 on the encased card Colossus. Empty. All right, one more again, round the bend. Nuh-uh, Nation. How do you know that? Next time, what if there's not? What if there's not? What if there's just something else in there chilling? Yeah, you didn't think about that one, did you? Yeah, uh-huh. Empty. Black Widow on the Fanfare, Colossus, Goblin Queen, Silver Sable, and Daredevil. I don't know, Nation. Who knows? Who knows? You never know. Things get real weird and risque sometimes, you know? You just don't know. Could have been anything. Could have been anything. Star-Lord, Amaranth out of 275, Carnage, Tombstone, Black Widow, and Blade. Cam, I don't know. I mean, the Cerebro that I pull, I'd rather in an encased card. I'd rather in an encased card. Because another pack would just be a bunch more base with one numbered card. Fox, Hellcat, Mr. Fantastic, Glob, Cyclops, and Mystique. Vision, Carnage, Ironheart, Kraven the Hunter, Hulk, and Raylith. One World Under Doom, Evangeline out of 250, the Human Torch, Null, Mutina, and Star-Lord. K13, you know, you never know. We're going to find out, though. I want to see a sketch, though. I'd like to see a sketch. Meanwhile, we got the Marvel logo fractor of Electro out of 61. Psylocke, Ares, Hope Summers, and Black Knight. I see you, Migs. I'll check it out. I will check it out. Check it out. What's it all about? Meanwhile, insert Wiccan out of 75, Glitch, Longshot, Iceman, and White Fox. They made it. You made it. We're going to shop the stand again. Death. Jeff the Land Shark, Gold Wave out of 50. Well. A deed. Rogue. Blink. Iron Man. And Evangeline. It's Jeff. It's Jeff the Land Shark. Gwenpool, Luna Snow, Thanos, Deathlock, Hercules, and Professor X. Hey Koji, what's up? What up? Emma Frost. On the Fanfare. Devil Dinosaur, Human Torch, Silk, Ultron. My name is Nya. Black Panther insert. One World Under Doom insert. Helverine, Moon Knight, Captain Marvel, and Groot. Evangeline, Miss Marvel, Kraven the Hunter, Rhino, Clea, and Ironheart. All right, we're down to 2 boxes left. Sapphire and one more mint. This might be the speak now or forever hold your peace portion of this break. I'll go ahead and give you a chance to do that. This is the speak now or forever hold your... this is it. because I've only got 2 boxes left, and I'm going to go ahead and put in the shop the stand givey so we can have that going. All right, shop the stand givey is going into the shop, or going up into your upper left-hand corner here momentarily. There it be. Here we go. All right, I gave you all the time I had. I gave you all the time. I can't get. It's time to open it. All right, it's time to open it. Juggernaut, SPDR, Colossus, and Shocker. There was a Moon Knight Sapphire, Invisible Woman, Sabretooth, Misery, and Spider-Punk. Don't nobody know about Silk the Shocker. Stop it, Salty. Dr. Octopus, Vulcan, X-23, and Luna Snow. Well, hold on. That's not normal. Hold on. Vulcan was out of 75. I was like, one of these cards had to be numbered. Vulcan, out of 75. Danger, danger. Forge, Marvel, Domino, Werewolf by Night. Ultron, Black Bolt. 4. Long Shot out of 50. Give us a pad. Venomouse. Out of 99, Jubilee. Spider-Woman and Strife. Spider-Girl, Deathlock, Night Drifter, and Evangeline. Last Pack Magic, Null. Man-Thing, out of 99, Miles Morales. We'll take that. And Wasp. All right, we're down to mint. That's it. That's all I got left. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Good luck. Thunder National, Zach. Be there. We got something there. I think that's out of 10. Good luck. Bullseye. Nova. Captain America. Spider-Man Noir. Kate Bishop. Ant-Man. Mysterio. Black Knight. She-Hulk. And out of 10. No way. Beast, 5 out of 10. Oh, man. I did.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is?
All right, here it is.
That's
the
a
last
D.
one. Right here. Sorry for everybody that missed in this. This is your last chance right here. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. Out of 25, Havoc Cerebro Edition. Professor X is trying to reach you, Havoc. Where are you? Another D.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Empty box. Now I'm gonna be forthright and I'm gonna be honest. That was probably the most chill Marvel break we've done. We've done more than a couple. That one was probably the most chill. It just is. And not every break's, we've had some really good ones is what I'm trying to say. This one was probably the most calm and just kind of just chilling break. I can't right now. I think I need some more. Jack's one, Shop the Stand. I'm gonna do a recap of this. We may not be able to do any Marvel tomorrow. Let me see what I've got in there. And I got to come up with some breaks for football and baseball tomorrow. So let me get through this. Then we'll do Shop the Stand, and I will give you guys the rest of your day back. Noah will be on tonight with the new basketball. Thor, Emma Frost, Evangeline, Amaranth, Black Widow, Iron Man, Venom, Clea out of 275, Cyclops, Nimrod, U.S. Agent, Electro out of 61, Spider-Punk, Colossus, Doyle Dormammu out of 50. Sabretooth, U2 Beartoe, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Blade, Longshot, Vulcan out of 75, Doctor Doom out of 399, She-Hulk out of 50, Colossus out of 100, Miles Morales out of 99, Jubilee out of 99, Jeff the Landshark, Gold Wave out of 50, Wiccan out of 75, Artist Auto, EM Gist, Arthur Adams, Auto, Comic Book Auto, Beast out of 25, Orange, Wave, Beast out of 10, and Havoc on the Cerebro out of 25. Oh, yeah. All right, Shop the Stand time to end it out, folks. Let's see here. Are you ready, my friend? Let me know you're ready and we'll do it. We'll get her done. We'll get her done right now. Yes, we will. You tell me. All right, Jax.
You can shop the stand, pick a card, 238 fan. You're the star, it's time to shop. Shop the stand.
Hogan on the Nucleus. EO Sky out of 199. Wilson on the auto. Drew Aller. Javonte Williams RPA out of Spectra. Jake the Snake Roberts out of 150. Antonio Williams auto for the Commanders rookie. Pyro out of 199. Schmeagle out of 30. Deadpool out of 50. And Eric Armstead out of 99. Zero cool. Hogan it is, bro. Take a screenshot. And Jax, I know you got into a break earlier today. All this stuff will go out tomorrow. Indy, nuh-uh, because you've done well with it. Don't you fib me. I've seen some good Giants cards. You nice try, mister. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. I'll be back in the morning. Noah will be on in a few hours. And yeah, that's that. I'm going to stop YouTube, and then I'm